Do you know what they call Bigfoot in Europe? Big meter. That's your joke of the day, chat. Big meter. I'm eating peanuts. Yeah, that's breakfast and lunch. Roasted and salted peanuts. Low sodium. We do love that. Afro Chuck, thank you for the 35 months, my dude. Kazim, thank you for the prime. Brady, thank you for the 6 months. No better way to celebrate a day homesick. Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, dude, but I'm glad we're streaming today at least. Lonely Fermenter, thank you for the 13 months, my dude. We got a big day today. Why? Because, one, we're in the Champions League waiting room. We're going till 3 p.m. Champions League kicks off. Yeet! 2, we kick the stream off with the Champions League final. Now, raise your hand in chat if you remember the last time we did that. No, the music's a bit loud. Yeah, I needed to turn down. Music's a tad loud. My bad. Raise. What is the Champions League final? Could somebody please tell the class? Yeah, I know. I'm supposed to be wearing a Mexico jersey today, but there's a snowstorm in New York, and so it wasn't delivered. When the Mexico jersey actually gets here, I will wear it. If you watched the video today, there's a snowstorm in New York. It's like Mexico trying to play against freaking Canada in World Cup qualifying out there right now. Can't believe the 47-year-olds let you down. If you guys see, if a lot of you guys watched the video so far today, I thought it was awesome. Yeah, it's like Honduras against the U.S. out there right now. It's absolutely pouring snow. After being nice and warm the last 2 weeks, relatively. I loved it. Subverted our expectation. How did I subvert your? I feel like it tells you exactly what's going down. There were some surprising runs, though. There were some surprising runs and some surprising chokes. I saw somebody wonder, the groups were entirely randomly selected. So there was we didn't like seed for the group stage draw. They were just randomly selected groups. But no, I feel like that was one of the best videos we've ever done. That's like 31 minutes of content. Y'all need to send some love to Reese. He crushed that edit. Absolutely crushed that edit. Crushed it. Did a really, really good job. Chat feed destroyer. He is a chat feed destroyer. No, so we have we did that, and I'm going to be wearing a Mexico jersey. I think on Thursday. It depends on like when things are able to be delivered, according to Snowstorm. Also, if the stream just cuts out, it was the snowstorm. I did get an email about potential internet outages. So if the stream, right now it seems fine, but if the stream does just cut out, then those emails were well-founded. Then we did run into an outage. Where's the Mexico jersey? En route. It's in transit right now. It was supposed to get here, but it's now, yeah. Did I know Carla got buried alive? No, I'm not surprised. Anytime he messages me, Allie, and he's like, hey, sorry I haven't hit you up in a bit. I'm always like, no, it's good, dude. You're probably jumping out of planes or something. And then it's always somehow something crazier than that. Whopping bloke, thank you for the 19 months, dude. Oh, Carl's incredibly chill. I feel like Carl's brand is like only just a part of him, you know? I'm privileged to be able to know him, that's for sure. But good for him. I'm glad he got out alive. I'm assuming maybe he's still underground somewhere. We have Champions League. That is, if you have bacon next to your name, I'm looking at all you guys with bacon next to your name in the chat right now. you have access to the subsection of the Discord. You might not be utilizing that. That's your fault. But if you do have access to the subsection of the Discord, you have the opportunity to play in something called the Hampions League. Now, the Hampions League is a tournament between all of the subscribers, or at least all of the ones that sign up. So there's a lot of people. And if you win the whole thing, you get a gold name in the Discord forever. You are crowned a legend of the Hammers. And the final of the Hampions League, perhaps one of the most fun parts about playing in the Hampions League, is if you make the final, you get to manage in the Hampions League final on stream. How can you get in the subsection of the Discord? So you do that by linking your Twitch account to your Discord account and joining our Discord. No, this is not a Mexico jersey. It is still in transit. Mod team, can we create a command for the Mexico jersey? Because understandably, I feel like a lot of people are going to ask, but there's a snowstorm and so delivery is delayed. But yeah. But this is a Venezia. It is actually really sick. It makes me feel like I'm glowing. I feel radiant in this. Yeah, this is a Venezia shirt. Sorry, I didn't want to be that guy. No, dude, you're Zikoi. You're totally fine. Do not worry about it. Make the title no Mexico jersey. So a lot of pressure. Yeah, and then we're gonna manage Saint Etienne, or are we? The constant drama and speculation of the save that I'm obviously making fun of in the title. Are we on the move? Are we gonna get an even better Champions League job than the one that we have? Chris, thank you for the 10 months, dude. What did I think of the Chelsea game yesterday? I think it's one of those status quo games where, like, you're not going to watch that and go, Chelsea is improving, but you're all, Chelsea isn't getting worse. They did get the win, but not comfortably. Chris, thank you for the 10 months, though. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the stream. Get yourself in the subsection of the Discord as well. But yeah, if you link up your Twitch account to your Discord account and you're already in the Discord, a new section of the Discord will appear within the next hour once it, like, all syncs up. Do I play Fantasy Premier League? Not well. I start every year and then lose track of it. I'm just that guy. I don't know. I don't stay on top of it. I don't stay on top of it at all. Yeah. I don't stay on top of it all. At all. But I start it. I technically have a team. I did a challenge where whoever sells the most footballs goes to the Super Bowl. It was Carl v. Nolan, and whoever loses gets buried alive. Well, I know Nolan went to the Super Bowl, so that means Carl finished second, but he always finishes second. Sweetness, including when he plays me at EAFC or FIFA. Ha! Thank you for the 10 months. Mbappe throws his hands up in frustration. It's the 70th minute of the UCL final, and his team is goalless. He looks over the sideline. Coach Z has asked Bad Boy to warm up. Bad Boy for Mbappe's substitution? Who says no? More important than the Chelsea game, did you see what did you think about Southampton's comeback on Saturday? Shoot. I actually know nothing about that. We got Hampions League in a second. I thought I would looked at all the scores on Saturday. I guess I missed Southampton. Oh, it's just in the championship. Sorry, I forgot about that. No, 5-3. I'm looking at the score. It was 5-3 Southampton. Went behind 2-0. I mean, Southampton's like in the top 2 spots, right? Yeah. They're second in the championship right now, and it was against the 21st team in the league. So what did I think about their comeback? I didn't know about it until just now, but now that I'm looking at it, I would say it was expected. You should expect that. Even if you go down 2-0, you're the better team. Take care of business. Take care of your business, yo. All right, chap. It's time for some Hampions League. Okay, guys? Hampions League. There are 2 finalists in the Hampions League. Obviously, it'd be kind of weird if there were more than 2. And we are going to meet them. We have Nick and we have MPF 30. All right. Nick and MPF 30. The final of the Hampions League is 1 match. The giant subscriber football manager tournament that we have. It's down to 1 match. The winner is crowned a Hampions League winner forever. The loser at least got to manage a match on stream. All right. Let's go, Nick. I want the champion to be somebody I beat when you beat Nick earlier in the tournament. Clearly not when it mattered most, Nukem. But whatever. All right, so let's meet the contestants. First, we are going to meet... we'll do Nick. I'll give Nick a call here. I'm going to scare the bejesus out of him. Oops. I clicked the wrong button. Ow! God!
Hello?
Hi, Nick. How are you?
I'm all right. You?
I'm good. So Nick, you are in the Hampions League final, as you're probably aware of. Yeah, just a little bit. So what do you think? Just for everybody that's watching right now, we're talking to Nick. He's in the Hampions League final, the subscriber tournament. What do you think is the key? Because this is a big tournament. There's a lot of matches. There's a lot of people, and you've gotten all the way to the final. How are you able to be so successful at competitive football manager, Nick?
Pure luck.
Pure luck.
Pure luck. It's literally. I wasn't meant to be in the knockouts originally. I was originally out, but on a technicality, I went through. So yeah.
you are the Ivory Coast of this tournament. Is that
you
what
could say that? Yes.
Yeah. You were basically eliminated, and then you got lucky to get into the knockouts, and now you're all the way to the final. Well, what changed going into the knockouts? What were you able to change? Or were you just like, wow, I just got lucky the whole way?
Well, I think I went a bit more defensive throughout the tournament. I think I put too much focus on the attacking in the group stage. But yeah, mostly luck. Yeah.
Oh, so there's more of a defensive emphasis here, is what you're saying.
Yes, 100%. 100%. You've got to defend before you attack.
All right. Sorry, I'm eating peanuts and the salt got in my throat. But is there anything else that you would like the fans that are watching this, that will be rooting for either you or MP, to know about your team, your life?
Well, if you're a West Ham fan, I also suffer with you.
Did you leave the stadium early?
No, I was. I'm at university at the moment, so I couldn't go to the game. Luckily, thank God.
Oh, congrats
I
on
did
not
stop
having
watching
to go to that game. Yeah, but you're still top half of the table. You're fine.
Yeah,
right?
still hanging in there.
Is that why you're subscribed? Because you're a hammer and we're the hammers?
Yeah, it's partly the reason. Yeah.
Whatever works. All right, Nick. I'll let you go start getting ready. I am going to try and catch MP now.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Good luck. I'll see you at halftime.
See ya.
All right, that's Nick. Pure luck, the Ivory Coast of the tournament, chat, that he's been able to make it thus far. And now we have MP. Hello. How are you?
Hello, I'm good, and you?
I'm doing great. I'm excited for the final, which has been delayed. So that's the important thing we didn't talk about with Nick so far, is we've got the second member of the Hampions League final here, the final contest of a very large, long tournament between all of the subscribers that were able to play. If you want to join it, you can, of course, join the subscriber section of the Discord as well. But there's been a huge delay from the end of the actual tournament to being able to play the final. And what effect do you think that's going to have, MP?
Definitely makes you start to overthink it, trying to come up with different ways and tactics that you can try and implement.
And where are you from?
South Africa.
Nice. Okay. What time is it there? Pure curiosity. I just have no idea.
It's nearly 7 o'clock in the evening.
Okay. So that's it's like an hour ahead of Germany, I think. Like Central Europe. Just trying
I think
to
so,
orient
yes.
myself. Okay. Yeah, do you know Lella Bad Boy by chance?
Not personally, no.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay. So chat's saying yes. At least I'm learning my time zone. So how has the tournament gone for you so far? How has your team been? How have you ended up in this final?
It's gone surprisingly well. I didn't expect to be so successful. I guess I just looked into a tactic that works for the players, and I just kept going, and now I'm here.
And what players have been using? What tactic have you been leaning into?
It's roughly a 4-3-3. I've had a lot of success with the FMO9 squad. No player's been particularly outstanding, but the squad as a whole has been performing quite well.
And how they what was the closest you came? Obviously, the person you're matching up against basically almost got knocked out in the group stage, but got through on, a very minute part of the rules. What was the closest you came to getting knocked out of the tournament?
I can't recall exactly. I think there were some close games in the knockouts. The groups were relatively smooth sailing. Not perfect, but I got through.
Oh, so what you're saying is, despite the fact that you're trying to say it was all luck, you've actually been kind of dominant. Like, it hasn't been that scary for you up to this point, and you're now in the final.
I wouldn't say dominant, but definitely not struggling.
All right. Well, MP, you're the Nigeria in this case, and he's the Ivory Coast. Does that make you nervous at all?
Not really. I back the team, and if we lose, then we lost to the better manager.
All right. Well, I'll let you go get ready for the final, and we'll get the stream set up. And good luck, my dude.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. All right, so MP and Nick are getting ready for the Champions League final, which, of course, is the tournament between all of the subscribers. We play the final on stream. Yeah, MP, who we just heard from, and Nick, who we just heard from a little bit earlier. The way they're going to do this is they're going to get it set up, and then they're going to create a stream, and we will be able to watch. It is just one match with Legends teams as well. It's you got to pick from Legends teams is the way we did we did this time. Awful questions as usual. Yeah, I know. Dude, the press conferences are great. I just hate whoever they've got is the journalist. Just awful, right? Dude's humble. I'm behind him. Yeah, we've also got England versus South Africa. A little colonial duel. It's going to be nice. But we'll let them get that stream set up, and then we're going to dive in. We're just the worst reporter of all time. All right. Trickster, thank you for the 18 months. British Koala, thank you for the 8 months. Steve Bailey, thank you for the 5 months. Dennis, thank you for the 6 months. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. Enjoy the ad-free experience that you now have. Sweetness, thank you again for the 10 months. Go on, Nick, God. RRS, thank you so much for the Prime. When's this final start? Oh, like any minute. They're in the lobby already. So they're just getting their tactics set up right now. We'll get it up for you as soon as we can. What's my reporter personality? Would you say deceptive? Probably, yeah. I would say I'm deceptive, misleading, aggressive questioning, all of the good stuff. Tired Dad, thank you for the 29 months. Fishing, thank you for the prime. Outspoken. Yeah, spineless. My reporter personality, spineless. Reporter personality is spineless. Perfect. Old and grumpy. Yeah. All right, let me get a pop out. There we go. Sorry, it just takes a little actual logistical skill. So the good news is that once I remember how to drop this bottom part down, we'll be good. There we go. Okay. Guess what, chat? It's Champions League final time. MP 30, the South African, against Nick, the West Ham fan, who's at university, who Ivory coasted his way all the way through. We are up. We'll hear from them at halftime. But it's the Champions League final, chat. And that means that it's finally time to break out one of my favorite little numbers that we have not been able to break out for a long time. It's the Champions. The Champions. The Champions. All right, let's kick this match off, dudes. Let's let's kick this match off. Let's get it. Champions League final. Nick against MP. So we're going to have to figure out who's who very quickly. Oh, wait. Give me a second. Because this Champions League final is not just any Champions League final. This is the full presentation. So welcome to this evening's match. We've got a wonderful tie between MP and Nick, South Africa against England in the Champions League final for immortality and victory on the international stage that is this stream. Champions League final, a 90 minutes and maybe more to decide who's the winner. You can see the team sheets here. We've got very similar teams full of legends. Lionel Messi, Ronaldo, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. We see Frank Ribery on the left side with Nick and Pirlo, while Gerrard and Lampard and Michael Essien fill up that MP midfield. Patrice Evra and Ashley Cole, Nesta and John Terry, Ferdinand, and then John Terry's on the other side as well. Puyol and Sergio Ramos, Iker Casillas and Gianluigi Buffon are in goal. A couple of 09 All-Star teams selected for your pleasure in the Champions League. We are ready to continue now. I'm Clive Livingsworth, fresh off the bar top. I'm here with you. Fortunately, this is the only match I'm calling today, and then I can go straight back to sleep. Rooting for the team with Essien, that would be MP. So MP is going to be in the blue. That is perhaps your betting favorite for the match. And then Nick, who barely survived the group stage, but has waltzed his 4-2-3-1 into the Champions League final. 90 minutes, and anything can happen in 90 minutes in Football Manager. Look at that formation. Oh, MP with a 4-3-3, but an offset 4-3-3. That's brilliant from MP. We love to see that. Creativity, ingenuity to get you to the Champions League final. We are watching from Nick's perspective for this first half. And we've got our opening highlight with Lionel Messi in control and Ramos He's setting the view up now. In the middle of the highlight, full of confidence. And it's MP that's on the move. Terry. John Terry for MPF. Patrice Evra. Into the middle, it's Gerard. There was a 1-2 on, but he's gone back towards John Terry instead. Michael Essien up to Lampard. Through to Kaká. And it's a goal for the Brazilian in the 3rd minute of play. It's MPF. The favourite strikes first with the off-kilter 4-3-3. An overload in the middle of the park in Kaká with the finish. Brasilia stand up in the Champions League final. Orlando City legend. Kaká. And immediate need for a reaction from Nick. That was a quick strike goal, well worked, right through the middle of the park. And it was that, it was really the unbalanced nature of the tactic that opened that up. And we love that. We love a bit of inspiration now. Remember, both these have finished on top of a pile of nearly 100 competitors in the Champions League to get to this final. Both incredible managers in their own right. Kaká saved by Buffon. But it's MPF asking the questions. If you put your bacon on MPF in the chat, then you are definitely feeling confident at the moment. To the back post, Ibrahimovic sends it comfortably over, and we are nearly 12 minutes into the match now with a 1-0 lead, and Nick is feeling the need to have a tinker. As the match simulates on in the background, he's taking a look at how he might be able to take care of Kaká, who was, the man that made that goal-scoring run. Have to say that's probably a sound tactical decision we're seeing. We're going to be on MPF's view for the second half. We're not able to have both of them up for you right now, but that is at least thinking, at least trying to address the issues that have been caused by MPF's tactic and having Kaká running off Zlatan Ibrahimovic in that middle part of the park been the issue. But there's not been too much to speak of. The shots are 8-2 in favor of MPF, and the possession's also been leaning MPF's way at about 53%. In the first 30 minutes, this will be the result that MPF is very satisfied with in this Champions League final. There is a corner, though. The great equalizer of set pieces for Nick. Gone short. Messi through one. Lionel Messi has scored for Nick. An inspired short corner to Lionel Messi. And of course, the GOAT delivers. It's 1-1. An early goal for MPF of tactical genius, and a very well-worked set piece going short to Messi is never a bad idea. And now they've got another set piece. It's De Rossi. Daniele De Rossi. Up to Frank Ribery, and it looks like this is going to be Nick's highlight. It's Ribery at the angle! Oh, it's a quick double to turn the match around! Unbelievable turnaround from Nick in this first half. He's got a second goal in 3 minutes. And up to this point, it had been NPF in the lead, but Frank Ribery puts Nick in front. The Champions League final has swung massively. De Slifer, thank you so much for the prime. Nick, making a few adjustments, able to turn the result around with some well-worked set pieces. A defensive breakdown on the free kick there from MPF's side. And that will bring us to a halftime, it seems, with a 2-1 lead for Nick in this Champions League final. And we will leave it there because we are going to catch up with our two contestants. And to do that, I will go back to our incredibly combative reporter by the name of Zealand. Zealand. Perfect scene change. All right. Hello, Nick, we'll talk to you first.
Hello. Hello.
Well, that was a nervous start to the game, but quite the turnaround.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say. Messi. He's a beautiful player, beautiful specimen. Yeah, but I think Kaka was causing us a lot of problems early in that half, so I had to make the changes midway through, and thank God it's worked.
In that corner kick goal, how often do you go short on those? Because that worked out perfectly.
I've got 3 different ones that we go through quite often. So you never know what you're gonna get. Could be that. Could be another thing. Could be something else. Who knows?
So you're a connoisseur of the frequencies.
Yes, we love the frequencies.
We love the frequencies. Well, we're going to be changing viewpoints in the second half, but what tactical adjustments, especially if it stays 2-1, do you think you're going to be looking to make? Or do you just keep your foot on the gas?
I think we're going to keep it for now. If we're still in the lead by late on, we'll go a bit more defensive. I think that's the idea. That's the plan.
All right. Well, Nick, I'll let you start to prepare that, and maybe we'll be talking after the game.
Thank you.
All right, chat. Well, that's Nick. And now we've got MPF joining, who he's got to be feeling hard done after the way that match started. You were in control. What happened?
Just some sloppy defending off of set pieces. Something I hope we can change. But overall, I think our play was good. So we'll see what the second half has in store.
Is there anything you're maybe looking to tweak when it comes to the set piece defense? Because that short corner did open up, but that's so hard to take away in this year's game.
I've got some ideas. I think it's just down to the individuals, though.
And is there a player you're going to try and get a little bit more out of going into the second half? Obviously, the early goal from Kaká, he looked just dominant in that first 20 minutes. He was getting into space, but then things kind of slowed down for him. Is there somebody else you're maybe looking to get involved?
I think Gerard has been a bit poor, so I think I'm hoping to see a bit more from him.
Who was that? Sorry.
Steven Gerrard.
Oh, Gerard's been poor. Okay. Is that a role change that you're going to look for in the midfield?
Possibly, or if he's not improving, I think a substitution will be in order.
Who's the impact sub? Let's say, there's no goal for another 20 minutes in this match that could turn the game for you.
I think Messi, obviously everyone knows his quality, but I think Xavi could also have a significant impact.
Okay. Well, I'll let you prepare that, and we're going to be watching your perspective for the second half, if that's all right, if you wouldn't mind streaming things up. But good luck, and, hey, if you're able to find the goals, I might be talking to you at the end.
Hope to see you there.
All right, my man. All right, chat, we're getting ready for the second half. MPF's going to get the stream up, and then we're going to kick it off. Tap Tot, thank you for the 4 months. Garth, thank you for the 2 months. Got to get Clive ready. Right, we need to change real quick. All right. We do have the stream up. We are on MPF's point of view for the second half. Where's the Mexico shirt? It's snowing and it didn't get delivered. I'll have it on Thursday. And that's it. Finally, we got rid of that annoying reporter. It's time for the second half. Clive Livingsworth with you. Champions League. It's 2-1 Nick over MPF. You can hear the frustration in MPF's voice. Sometimes those set pieces can feel entirely out of your control. But MPF definitely had the possession. He's leading in the XG. Although the 2 chances that have been scored by Nick were fairly clear chances. They're really the only decent chances he's been able to muster. That quick 2-goal turnaround. And MPF has got 30 minutes nearly to try and turn this around. Now, the momentum graph is leaning pretty hard for MPF in this second half. He's going to go Lionel Messi, but what do we think of this, chat? He's going Lionel Messi as a false 9. We love it. He's getting Gerard off as well. And he's looking to adjust a few roles in this midfield, but at Lionel Messi, false 9 right in the middle of the pitch. Trying to come in for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Gerrard is out, and he's also going to get Rio Ferdinand for Sergio Ramos on this Legends database. And this Champions League final is going to hot up now. Steven Gerrard out for Xavi. Xavi's going to be getting forward. He's looking to adjust what Lampard's going to be doing as well. But yeah, that Zlatan Ibrahimovic move with Lionel Messi, fascinating. It is going to be a make-or-break move for him as to whether that can open something up. But you knew that Lionel Messi was going to have to make an appearance off that bench for MPF. 68th minute now. The encourage is being hammered. Nick right now is hanging on. You have to imagine that Nick is tinkering around with some defensive adjustments as well. He's already got De Rossi and Pirlo in deeper midfield positions. But the hour is getting late, and there just has not been a real serious highlight in this match. And Nick is more than okay with that. He is more than okay with the lack of highlights happening. Cristiano Ronaldo is going to come out for Frank Ribery, who did some fabulous work on the other side of the pitch. They're playing with the same team here. And Frank Ribery scored the decisive goal for Nick. We might be on tap for some late drama. Any goal at this point, particularly for MPF, would be all the drama you could handle. A goal for Nick might just be decisive if it happens. The numbers are starting to move up here for MPF. The South African hero, the first ever South African to make it to a Champions League final, trying to bring it home for his country. He's got 10 minutes and he's got a corner. It's Messi. Towards Terry at the back post, headed away, but it will stay with MPF in the blue in the 80th minute of a one-goal match. Frank Ribery looking towards Messi. Sergio Ramos is cleared, and now we've got Ribery, but Nick's Frank Ribery on the move. And Ribery won by Messi, so this could be headed back for MPF in the other direction. Kaká, Lampard, Messi. What control in a crowd by Lionel Messi. Evra, Lampard, Essien, it's Xavi in a pocket of space. Ribery's pinching in. Here's Frank Ribery. Puyol down the side. Xavi! Oh, and it's saved! It looked for a moment like it might have gone in. But Gianluigi Buffon makes the save. We're still going, though, on the corner. And it's Buffon again. Big save by Buffon. The biggest chance of the second half to equalize for MPF, who has owned the majority of the momentum graph, but it has been Nick's side that's played its way back in. 5 minutes left now for MPF. You need a magic moment. He knows that. We've all been here in Football Manager. Sometimes it comes down to which individual player is going to make that individual play. What does he have in his bag to try and pull this out? He's going to bring in Samuel. He's bringing in another striker. That's exactly what we're looking for. This, I do believe it given the best chance now. Eto'o is come in next to Messi, Essien and Xavi. The midfield. Kaká and Frank Ribery on the outsides. A chat. This is going for it. This is all the marbles here. Ramos and Evra at the fullbacks, and a real chance now for something chaotic to happen with the extra attacker going in. Can MP pull the rabbit out of the hat for South Africa? Or will the underdog Nick, who was nearly knocked out in the group stages, carry it home? There's 4 minutes left. There's 3 minutes left. There's 2 minutes left. And Nick has done it, it seems. That's it. A Champions League title for Nick. It was so near run, but Nick has brought it home. The Ivorian story repeats itself. Nick has won the Champions League after nearly being eliminated in the group stages. He's the king of the hammers, the leader of the pack, and the winner of the subscriber Football Manager tournament. Season 6 of the Champions League resides with Nick, his first title. Congratulations to Nick. And a moment of appreciation for MPF. I mean, an inspired tactic and a very bitter result to swallow, especially considering the dominance that MPF had in those first 30 minutes on XG, on possession. Definitely could have gotten more from that, but was unable to. Nick did a good job of keeping the highlights away late in the match, but MPF definitely put up the higher XG and will feel very hard done by this result. So a big ovation to MPF for a tremendous tournament, a tremendous tactic, and a tremendous bout of management. But it was Nick and his set pieces on the day that created just that little bit of separation. A huge thank you to both of our competitors, and let's catch up with the champion, Nick. Now, a huge thank you. Actually, you know, MPF's in the call right now. Let's go ahead and hear from MPF real quick. Sorry, Clive is here. We need to go to our journalist. Hey, what's up? That is, if that had happened in my Saint Etienne save, we might have even called it an FMing. What are your thoughts, MPF, after the final?
Well, first of all, congratulations to Nick. Yeah, it was a frustrating game. I think we certainly did enough to win, but unfortunately, it wasn't the case today.
In looking back at the entire tournament, what do you take away from being a part of the Champions League? And I loved your tactic. I loved what you were doing out there and being able to get all the way to the final. What was that like?
It was just a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to season 7.
Maybe we'll see you right back here in the final at season 7. But you were the first South African to ever make the final of the Champions League, and that's a badge you can wear with honor for sure.
That I will.
All right. Well, thank you, and a very good show, and hard luck and commiserations, but very good tournament. Thank you to MPF, and one more ovation, chat, to MPF for a great tournament, a great tactic, and a great match. Just came up an inch short, and that's brutal. I appreciate it, my man, and I will maybe see you next season.
Will do, and thank you very much.
A great tournament from MPF, but now we'll hear from our champion, Nick, whose set pieces were the difference. Well,
Hello.
Nick, you were saying you got lucky through the whole tournament. Well, I guess the way that then you got lucky one more time because you're the freaking champion of the whole thing, dude.
Oh man, it's really an honor. I want to thank everyone that I've faced. Yeah, the inspiration that they gave me to implement into my own team. I want to thank the luck that I got. Don't know how that worked, and obviously MPF. What a game! He probably deserved to win it in the end. I think I just got lucky with my set pieces, but that's Football Manager at the end of the day.
It is. Anything can happen in one match. And is there a secret sauce with your set? I mean, your set pieces were quite literally the difference in this game. Is there a secret sauce, or maybe just the particular buttons that you have to click when you're talking to the set piece coach in the game that you'd like to share? Because that was the winning moment.
I mean, the only thing I could say is Lionel Messi from short corners. Absolutely immense with the long shots. He's scored a few of those, but I think also not just a set piece, but Gianluigi Buffon has been incredible for me all tournament. My man of the tournament.
And that was a key difference in this selection. You guys are the same goalkeepers available. Obviously, you guys are working with the same team. And you went with Buffon, he went with Casillas. Would you say that was the biggest reason for you winning the whole tournament?
But Buffon has most of my games been close, and Buffon has always been the difference in all of my teams. He's been the best goalkeeper I've ever used on this game.
Well, you hear it. You might have been watching the broadcast and everything, but you hear it for the first time here. Nick, the Season 6 Champions League champion, immortalized forever. Golden name in the Discord. Congratulations, dude.
Thank you so much.
Download the VOD, put it on your wall. You have won.
I will be
the grandest trophy available in Hammer's lore. So we'll see if you can defend it in Season 7. Loved the use of the Trequartista. I'm a fan of the 4-2-3-1 with the defensive midfielders as well. Really helped you lock down help you lock down that match towards the back end. But thank you so much for being a part of it, and congratulations.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
All right, chat, that's the Champions League Season 6 in the bag. The tournament of all the Hammers subscribers down to a final 2. Honestly, both of their tactics were fantastic. I was really impressed. Congratulations to Nick. Forever immortalized with a name golder than my Venezia kit. Tremendous performance. I do agree that, I think both of them were aware of the fact that was a really tight match. Honestly, we're on key there, and it's only fair that the whole tournament's played on key, so we aren't going to change that for the final. But that was, there were a lot of XG there that was accumulated that we didn't see the highlights of. We don't really know how close they were, whether it was a block shot or what have you. But very impressive tactics on both sides, and it really was having that short corner in there to Lionel Messi that was the difference in the entire thing, and then just the breakdown on the free kick. If I was MPF, I'd be fuming, obviously, because you're looking at the numbers and you're like, well, we definitely could have won that game. But on and on it goes. Calandra, thank you for the 36 months. Harold, thank you for the 37. I do love a good Champions League final. Gartha Grosso, thank you for the 2 months. And what's up, Venoms? What's up, Zilts? So that's another Champions League final of the books. Let me find a playlist we want to rock out to. Oh no, that's the one I wanted. Thank you. All right, hopping into a different playlist. Black Leopards play tomorrow. Nice. What's happening today? Oh yeah, clever. Hold on. I gotta change the title. So there's something I want to tell you guys about now that we've finished the Champions League. Because you might have noticed that we're spending the first part of the streams. You might have noticed that we're spending the first part of the streams talking about lots of sorts of stuff. Now, if you are on the Discord, you're in the subscriber section of the Discord, you now have an opportunity to be involved in that. Because it's been explained to me that people that just sit on their stream and talk about stuff, because I'm a professional streamer, clearly, and I did not know this, they usually have like this kind of interaction with the viewers about, like what we're talking about and how, we have opened up a section of the Discord that allows you to post different threads about things that you found interesting. And that is open now to everybody in the subscriber section of the Discord. I'll pull it up in just a second. I'm typing a thank you note to the guys. But there is a section now in the subscriber section of the Discord. So if you come into Discord right here, there is a section, if you go down to the subscriber section, which is right here, called What's Happening. And I just wanted to make you guys aware that this existed now because the mods just set it up and they posted a few things in it just to kind of show you guys how it works. But you basically create a new forum and you create it about a topic and you link any relevant articles that you think, are relevant. And we'll be able to just, at the start of the stream, we'll crack this open and we'll go through, what you guys have on your mind. So huge shout out to the mods, who also, of course, moderate the Discord for being able to set this up, showing you guys how to use it, posting a few in here, what it kind of looks like. But this is a section called What's Happening in the Hammer section of the Discord. You can hop in here and before, at that first part of the stream where we're just kind of hanging out, talking about whatever, we're going to go through it. And you guys can post whatever you found interesting that's happened in the world and attach any links you want. And, it is entirely possible that we will then just be going through that on stream. So chat, that is available to you. And it's also now available to Gooner. Thank you so much for the Prime. And Nate, thank you for the 4 months. Roses, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. Yes, I'm a subscriber, but not in the subscribers section. New to Discord. Totally cool. So the way that works is, and you can also get involved in the discussion. Like it's not, you don't just make the post. Each post is a forum, and you can go in the forum and like type out like it's a discussion. Is the season over? Yes, we finished third. Hell yeah! Hell yeah. Big ol' Champions League final. Big ol' Champions League final. And we finished third, which means, chat, we're in the Champions League proper. We're in the Champions League proper. Champions League phase. We do not have to go through qualifying like Lyon, those freaking losers. Maybe they should have scored 8 more goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, homie? What's up? Maybe they should have scored a few more goals. And Nice did win the league on the final day. First winner that's not PSG in 8 years. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, in 8 years. First winner that's not PSG. Nice won it on the final day with a win on the final day. So Jude Bellingham and company denied a title. But interestingly enough, I am now a huge deal in the managerial world. I mean, let's be honest. I always was. No. But I'm a huge deal in the managerial world, which means we would only be taking massive job offers. We also do have some USA games just to keep us company over the summer. So we're either going to be dealing with transfers with Saint Etienne or we're going to be getting a new job. I don't know what's going to happen. But what I will say is that I'm probably not going to, like, I might take a Europa League job if it's like Liverpool or something. But, you know, okay, we have World Cup qualifying. Sorry. We have World Cup qualifying, Nicaragua and Dominica, which should be an absolute roll. We can key highlight those. And then the Gold Cup is in late July. So we'll be at the Gold Cup as well, trying to bring home another title for the Estados Unidos, because they offered us $1.7 million to coach the U.S., and why the hell would I not take that? Yeah! I have 4-star reputation as a manager, and for the first time in a job application cycle, I do have a Continental Pro license. I'm very highly regarded. My attributes as a manager are tremendous. My adaptability is obviously something that can be called into question, but I am a good coach. I am a good coach now. You know, and I've got the street cred. I've been managing in a top European league for a year now and produced a very good result. I've played 265 matches and won 201 of them in my managerial career. Do you know how insanely good that is? Wait. I have a win percentage of 75% in 265 career matches as a manager. Do you know how absurd that is? 75.8%. It's not even rounding. 201 wins in 265 matches. In 265 matches, I have just 36 losses as a manager. Dude, I haven't played a journeyman since 2017. I have gotten so much better at this game since 2017. Oh, Rodier wants an improved contract. Oh, he's going to want a regular starter. The audacity. Some people, you know. Like I'm underpaid. Yep. All right. I was kind of hoping you'd just step out of it. Oh, God. I can't do that. I can do regular starter and then important player and then star player if you want that. They want us to improve the right. He wants us to improve the right back. Chat, what do you think? What do you star player? This is where Shelderup plays, bro. This is Shelderup's position. I love Rodier, but this is Shelderup's position. I think if we can get important player, because he does play a lot. Please. Thank you. All right, according to that, he's not going to want a lot of money. I'll give him a team of the year bonus. He's probably not going to hit 230,000. Relegation release clause of 20 million. Okay. I mean, I don't know where he's going to be at. It's a 5-year deal, which I'm super cool. Yeah, he doesn't want a lot of money. He just wants playing time. So he doesn't have a huge monetary expectation. He just wants playing time. Which, like, fair, dude. He's like, I just want to be on the field a lot. So I'll say yes. I'll arrange contract talks. We're okay. He's a club-grown guy. He's a club-grown guy. Now, we wait a little bit. And it's okay. We can make it work with him and Shelley, and we got a 4-2-3-1, and There are different spots that we can put Shelly on the field while Rodier still gets plenty of time. I can make that work. Also, Shelly is somebody we may want to sell. We love Shelter Up too. But if we get an offer for one of those guys, we could take it. That's back-to-back titles, by the way. Consecutive titles for Saint Etienne Dua in the 4th division. Hell yeah! What's up? In Group C, I mean, there are 3 different groups in the 4th division, but we are the champion of the Group C nonsense. Does PSG even have one? I don't even see it. Hey, what's up, Rexus? Leave him and give him regular at another. Give him regular playing time at another club. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I think he would be a little too expensive for us to swoop in on. I love this guy so much, but he is never going to leave there. We're waiting for jobs to open up. In the meantime, we're going to kind of maintain our roster. Do things like re-sign Maxime Rodier to a nice long-term deal. That guy came up through the... How did we lose 95,000 followers, dude? We just finished 3rd in the league. What do you mean? What do you mean? We lost 95,000 followers. They're disappointed I didn't grow the club's reputation. I don't know what you wanted me to do. I'm going to try and remove parts of the club philosophy. Cool. They returned all 3, so that's really neat. Really love that. Okay, I'm going to remove make the most set pieces as well. Oh, okay. Okay, so now we've rejected it, and now all of them are back. Wow. Nice. The fun part of the game! Oh, whatever, dude. I hate these club... Yeah, the club philosophy negotiation screen is just disastrous. Diallo on target. How'd he do? He didn't really improve much, but... He got playing time. I hate the fact that his value is so low. All right, we can go to the Alps. We can go to Grand Est, France, Grand Est, France, Austria, or Portugal. Where do you want to go? Do a little poll in the chat, maybe a lightning poll while I vote for goalkeeper of the season. The Alps, Grand Est, France, Austria, or Portugal. That's for our training camp. Portugal seems the warmest, but the Alps would be beautiful in the summertime. Oh, yeah, Jean-Luigi Donnarumma. I'm going to go Strasbourg's goalkeeper. You kidding me? Dude's got, like, a very, very good team in front of him in Donnarumma, so there's no way I'm giving him that. He's up your love. We'll go Portugal. Looks like we got a chat consensus. We'll go Portugal once I finish this staff meeting. We'll go Portugal. Waste was excellent dribbling skill. He doesn't have excellent dribbling skill. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Rodier is showing signs. Yeah, I know. Rodier has long been showing signs of being a good player. Are you kidding me? I think we've settled on the fact that he's a very good player. Now, if we could stick a monster like sale of one player that we have, that would be kind of fun. Vasilenko sucks. I know I signed Vasilenko for basically free, but I'm kind of regretting it. Maxime Rodier, really pleased with your recent form. All right, we're going to Portugal. It's been decided, although I appreciated the campaigning for the Alps in Austria. That does sound beautiful, but we'll go warm weather. And I think getting a little farther out of France, getting at least more than one country over sounds like a good idea. Goals for next season? No idea. I'd like to talk about league aims for next season. Okay. We'd show everyone what we're made of and put in a strong league campaign. I agree. I hope you'll have a good break. Come back and we're looking for a conference league finish next year. Is that okay, or are you going to hate me? Cool. That's wow. I have the pulse of this team down right now. I don't want to. I have no idea what our expectations are for Champions League, so I just won't say anything. If that's cool. If everybody's cool with that, Fanchel, thank you for the 2 months for the Prime, brother, and Ham Contest. Thank you for the 6 months. Pisaneshi. All right, Dragos Gutsa. Rui Teixeira. Matthew Mullen, Pau Prem. I guess they did give us a pretty serious transfer budget, the 36 million, with like the wage room to pay the guys as well. So we don't have to worry about that either. If we see any good targets, anybody that we actually think improves the team, I think our defense is our defense could use some improvement. So some center backs would be nice. If I could just order up some center backs, that would be amazing. Paride, Giudice. Why did that guy have no loan interest in me? Like, really? All I got to do is get to the point where the friggin' reputation boost kicks in. Oh, Molitieri. I just sold him to Burnley. I don't think we need to keep him on the short list anymore. Although he was still hanging out. Marco Cana. Walter Benitez. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with Vladan Kovacevic as our goalkeeper right now. He grew into it. He was good. He grew into it. But we need a center back. We have the Red Star center back, but it is very early in the window, and obviously we may be interested in some jobs opening up. Depends on when seasons end, but we're definitely keeping our eye on the job security section. Wolfsburg's the biggest job available right now, which we'd obviously rather stay with Saint Etienne instead of go to Wolfsburg. Would I sell Jan Schumacher? Yes, thank you so much for asking. I would sell Jan Schumacher. 100% I would sell Jan Schumacher. I feel like he is, Cabela Mokawena is definitely good. Sorry, checking a logistics thing. Wolfsburg's money bags, though? Yeah, but we've got, St. Etienne's board's willing to spend. We've invested in improving our facilities, our youth recruitment, our junior coaching. They've given me a pretty significant budget, $36 million, which, we did not have near that before. 5-year deal worth $7.5 million. That's a good deal. And Rual got his new contract signed as well. Which could be tricky, but new contracts for Rodier and Rual. Those guys did deliver. And, especially with our cohesion, I think if we had started, I shudder to think, chat, but if we had started the season in the type of form we ended the season, we might have been able to win the league. And that's something that's very intriguing when you think about maybe one more year at Saint Etienne, is that we might have enough in our locker room right now to do even better than we just did, now that we're gelling a lot more and everybody's adapted to being in France and so on. Checking the UCL final. True. No idea what's going down there right now. But Fycast, thank you for the 14 months. Chuck Norris goes to space to get a gasp of fresh air. Yo, Newcastle won it last year. Nice. Milan won it the year before. Shout out Italy. Not usually on that list. City, Arsenal. Arsenal getting there first, and now it's Real Madrid, Man City. Liverpool with a runner-up. Bayern with a runner-up, and then City was the runner-up last year, and now they're in the final again against Real Madrid. The 26th of May, dude. Wait. Did I just see that right? Hold on. The U.S. has the worst group of all time. The U.S. under-20s are at the under-20 World Cup and got Brazil and England in their group. Yo! Time to scout for kids? Oh, don't worry. Way ahead of you. Let's take a stab at the entire Brazilian team at the under-20 World Cup. Seems like an intelligent thing to do. Ingerland. These guys are obviously probably all going to be stupid expensive, but we don't know that until we ask. Now, South Africa is obviously my jam. We're going to go nuts with that. U.S., I'm the national team coach. I'm already aware of what's going down. Oh, Canada. Yuan. This is actually impossible. You're not allowed to have Chinese citizenship and citizenship anywhere else, but I actually thought Football Manager knew that because they have that on other guys. Colombia, we love a good U20 World Cup, don't we? Don't we? Why are there only 19 people on there? Do they just they're like, yeah, dude, we're good. We don't need all of them, do we? Iran. One of the higher youth ratings that people just never really scout because it feels out of the way, but Iran actually has a pretty freaking high youth rating. They can produce some good players. Now, we're giving our scouts a lot to do, but, and this is true, I don't care. This is entirely true, but I don't care. That was Egypt. Well, friggin' Indonesia's here. Hot diggity mother truckin' dog. Indonesia. Look at you guys go. Turkey. Vanuatu's here. Turkey somehow needed to generate a player, but 2. Usually not who needs to generate a player. Okay. I have a big scouting department. He tells himself over and over again. Vanuatu, sure. Oh, Croatia's a great one, dude. Croatia, I want the whole freaking team because those older guys are, we're adding a couple hundred guys to our scouting list, but I don't give a flop. Croatia is a great one. And we've got Honduras is here. South Korea. We've already got, is our guy not here? I guess not. He's like already in the senior team. All right, Venezuela. How are we not sorted by age, boys? Come on, we can figure this out. Why are we not sorted by age? Yeah, so we're getting just a few guys on our scouting report here. Just a few. Argentina, Italy. These guys are going to be dumb expensive, as always. The older guys are going to be a little, no. Mexico. We already have one Mexican player. So we've opened the door. The issue is that Mexico is very much non-EU. We'll get all of Mexico. Zimbabwe. All right, last group, New Zealand, Senegal, Sweden, Thailand. I have not had a New Zealand Wonder Kid in far too long. I deserve one. There's gotta be one. I deserve one. That's what I always tell myself. Senegal, Sweden. One of my favorite youth national teams to scout because there's just always some dude there. In Thailand, probably Duds, actually the most auto-generated team out there. There are a few dudes, including Natapong Musbongo Singotongtong. I actually feel like I was close until the end. I fell apart at the end. I definitely wasn't close by the end. Martins fails to adapt game to get into all areas, and we do have somebody going to the French Youth Invitational. Okay. Nailed it? Yeah, no, that was exactly right. What are you talking about? That was literally completely right. Why not, right? Friggin' why not? We've already added 1 billion people to our scouting list. Japan! I really always hoped that in like Spanish you would pronounce Japan Japan. I just thought that would be fun. Didn't have a lot of friends in elementary school, but I did think that'd be funny. All right. Nice. Spain. Let's go. Wales. Obviously, usually probably expensive. The Aussies, dude, Australia's always got dudes. Australia always has dudes in a save. Always. The Youth Invitational. Belgium, hell yeah. Costa Rica, hell yeah. Costa Rica's not reliably 100%. Somebody like Ivory Coast definitely is, but Costa Rica's not. But maybe, you know. Vive la France. Taking a look at the other French guys. Saudi Arabia actually had 2 guys in the Wonder Kid top rankings earlier. All right, Tunisia doesn't have the full youth team, but, you know, there's enough. So the French Youth Invitational's going down, too. We just added like 300 people to our scouting list. I'm going to go ask for some more scouts. I feel like we're going to relieve some pressure. Belgium always have some Wonder Kids? Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, good luck, scouts. Exactly. Give me more. Give me more. I need more. Coupe de France final. This is a huge match. If Marseille wins, they get a European spot. If Lyon wins, Lille gets a European spot. That's the situation. The end of the French count. Oh, and it's Lille going to Europe. Marseille is done. Our hated rival Lyon has won the French Cup, which sucks, but Lille is going, and Marseille's 11th place finish does not come with European play. And Lille rejoices, a European season. Signing of the season was Vladan Kovacevic. Really? You didn't think Arnoux was a good signing? You didn't think Luis Torres? Oh, they did. They're delighted with the deal to sign Torres is due to getting the player to agree to a lower salary than would be expected to pay for somebody of his ability. Okay? And same thing to Joao Martins, who had a real good year. Warren Bondo, literally for free. Ew, okay. All right. Oh, no. Go back. I wanted to see this. Because this is going to show you how good we were in the back part of the season, dude. Look at how freaking good we were in the back part of the season compared to the start of the season. If we can keep that same type of energy going, like seriously, we were electric. The board was obviously crazy pleased. We sold out 73% of our stadium, which should be going up next year because, you know, European matches and everything. Coupe de France, they were, the board's pleased. Obviously, we only made the semifinal, but we did win 4 matches, including beating Lille in the quarterfinal, so can't hate on me too much. Match to remember? Dude, obviously it was at PSG, 90th minute, Vladan Kovacevic. Pedro Bravo apparently scored the goal of the season. But what I want to relive, 90th minute in Paris. This was the match of the season. Vladan Kovacevic, baby. Wow. Well, let's go watch the goal of the season. Pedro Bravo against Montpellier. Yeah, I get that. That is an incredible distance. He's like 35 yards out when he hits that ball. That's a deserved goal of the season. That's an incredible goal. That result got you third and Nice first. True. I mean, it was obviously all the way back in September, but Kovacevic scoring this goal got us into third and won Nice the league. Because if PSG had won this match, they would have been a point ahead instead of a point behind. So our sponsorship money actually went down, but broadcast revenue, hospitality, competition prize money, and match day commercial revenue, those all went up. Dude, I would not have guessed that Torres was our best-selling jersey. Then Shelderup, Martins, Mokowena, and Vanden Bowman. That's that Mexico power, yeah. Mexican national team guy and just selling some friggin' jerseys, you know? Fans player of the season was Luis Torres and young player of the season. Kovacevic was signing of the year. Bravo, of course, had the goal of the year. Bro, our top goal scorer was Luis Torres. I had no idea. Rodier had 14 assists, by the way. What a season for Rodier. He got most player of the match awards, highest average rating, and most passes completed was Jean Martins, which is incredible for a playmaker. Most goals by a player in a match, and obviously that record's Luis Torres. Most assists by a player in a season, Rodier with 14. And he broke the player of the match award record as well. But I did not know Torres ended up on 14 goals was the best mark that we had from anybody. And back down, bring it back down tonight. All right, overall best 11s being broken into, whatever. Rodier was the pick of the 5 players. Shelderup, Fay, Rual, and Kovacevic also got in. Oh, nice. Collective payout for the Coupe de France. Everybody getting a check for a few $1,000. A few thousand smackaroos. Now, I just need that extra scout thing to land so that we can actually get through all of the scouting requirement that we have. Oh, the board just threw $16 million in. Nice. That works for me, dude. This board is great. How much is it snowing? Hold on, let me check. It's not snowing. Oh, it's not snowing anymore. It was snowing pretty hard earlier, but it wasn't sticking. How many scouts are we allowed to have now? 14? Yo. 14. We had 3 new scout spots. I am so down. Dutch guy Hank Veldemeter. You want to be a scout? Hank Mark Present. Sorry, I can't do that. Can, however, do just regular scout. Wow, they just gave us 3 more scouts. That's awesome. Englishman Chris Jones, but he's got great knowledge all over the place. Problem is he wants to be a chief scout. Can't really swing that, can I there, boss? Nope. All these guys want to be a chief scout. You know, it's ridiculous. All right, mental attributes. We've got like adaptability, kind of determination. Liking what I see from Stuart Harvey. Looking like a good, oh, come on, Stu. Big Stuart. Stu. Really, Stewie. Stewster. The Stewmeister. What about Fernando? Dude. I'm not looking for somebody to be my chief scout. I'm looking for somebody to be a scout. I have it set like that in the freaking game. And yet every single person will not take the deal that I'm offering. Unless I give them a ridiculous amount of money. Which, fair enough. It's like $500,000 a year for Lorenzo Gianni. Little high paid. Jose Viñas. So that's why they're on the list, because they are available for that. Well, Viñas is going to take a nice small deal, and we're good. I did that out of frustration, and he took it immediately, and what's another $100,000 between friends? Because I was offering those other guys like 370 something, but I just said 470 just to see if I could jack it all the way up, and they'd say yes, and he did say yes. He said yes very quickly. Lorenzo Gianni, I need you guys in to help us work our way through the huge amount of players that I just asked for us to scout. Thank you very much. If you set the contract length to max, they also accept. Ah, interesting. Okay. That's awesome. The speed at which they accepted that, also we need to look at job security. Any jobs? Everton just got relegated. I could also filter out people that are currently chief scouts, because those are those people. Everton just got relegated for the first time, along with Sunderland and Middlesbrough, in an absolutely incredible relegation chase with Coventry and Leeds. Arsenal won the league for the third consecutive year. Chelsea finished second, so we know this is unrealistic. United finished 10th, so realism restored. Liverpool 5th, Tottenham 6th, Brighton 7th, Newcastle getting that top 4 spot on the final day. But Arsenal has entered its dynasty era with 3 consecutive titles. I want to do the leagues around the world thing. So none of those jobs opened up. Sunderland did fire its coach as well, but leagues in focus. So La Liga, Real Madrid dropped a 97-point season. Barcelona, Sociedad, Sevilla, Madrid's in 7th. Who got yeeted? Nobody surprising. Inter won the league on 99. Oh, Inter is in a Bayern era right now. AC Milan, Juventus, and Atalanta are there. Frosinone snuck into Europe. That's sick. Bundesliga, we had Bayern win it. Leipzig, Dortmund, Leverkusen, then Frankfurt, Freiburg, and Hoffenheim. Hamburg and Holstein Kiel going down, but after Leipzig's win, Bayern's returned to 3 straight league titles. And of course, we were also in Ligue 1. But what I do want to look at is what our former teams did. If I go to Eredivisie, I should go and see the 2nd division. Oh, knock. No. Knock Breda missed promotion back up by freaking 2 points, man. And I don't think they got a playoff spot. No, they did. They just lost to NEC. So Knock lost the playoff. They're staying down another year. Orlando Pirates. Yo! Yo! Utterly dominant performance from the Pirates. Utterly dominant. They destroyed the league. back-to-back league titles. The first year that we left, we left after getting 80 points in the league and had just our incredible season where we got 80 points. Then we left and Kaiser Chiefs won. But Pirates did win the league by a point over Amazulu and dominated the league the next year. They are also... Wait, did they win it again? Hold on. They're in the Club World Championship. Lost... Oh. Got knocked out by Wydad Casablanca in the knockout round. I'm just checking, the trophies. There's so many freaking trophies. They didn't win the Telcom. What about the Nedbank? They haven't won the Telecom since we left. They have not won the Nedbank since we left. They're not in the final. And what's the other one? The Metro freaking 8, whatever. There's the Nedbank, the MTN. They also haven't won the MTN. So they're not winning the cups, but they have won back-to-back league titles. We take that. And then the African Champions League, of course. Yeah, they have not won it since. The final is Al Ahly beating ES Tunis to get them. Pyramids won the last two, so it's been all Egypt since the Orlando Pirates victory. But, it's... Oh, they didn't even get to the freaking group stage, dude. They lost to Wydad Casablanca, not in the knockouts, but in the pre-group stage match. We gotta go look at Black Leopards, too. But hey, I'm proud of them. They've won consecutive league titles. I'm proud of them. Unfortunately, I think they're pretty settled into this second division, yeah. After relegation, finished 8th and 4th and then 8th. So Black Leopards, even though they've got the new stadium that we helped get built, playing in Black Leopard Stadium in Polokwane, they're stuck in the second division. They're stuck in neutral with no escape in sight, it would seem. RIP to the Black Leopards. At least Knockbreda looked like it was going to get back up. They look competitive to try and get themselves back in the top league. Do-do-do-do. This is my batch of USA scouting reports. They have won 2 Be the Coach challenges, though. Thank you for remembering that. Wait! South Africa beat England and we drew Brazil. The group is upside down. Well, a under 20 World Cup delivers again. Well, Ivan Alves just won Germany's Newcomer of the Year with 29 matches and 11 goal contributions. So I think he's doing fine. Got an asking price of $83 million. Hanging out at a Hoffenheim team that did just finish in European places. So that happened. That's a thing. Snowboy, thank you for the Prime. And Scorpy, thank you for the 13 months. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. I appreciate you guys. Gadget, thank you for gifting a sub to check Discord. Oh, dude, how did I not even notice that? Gadget literally gifting a sub to check Discord, and it still took me like freaking 20 minutes to see that is hilarious. Young Jokic blocker. Thank you for the gifted sub, dude. Thank you for making somebody's day. Thank you for supporting the stream. Royden, thank you for the prime. Stealth Ops, thank you so much for the prime. Seriously, thank you guys. It means a lot. That's what allows us to do what we do. That's what allows subscribing to the channel is what allows us to make videos like the one we came out with today. Hink Veldemate at 72 years old, 72 years young, joining the club. Love that. Good evening, Stealth Ops. Good evening. It really sums you up at this point, yeah. Gadget gifted a sub to check Discord, and it took me 20 minutes to see it and check Discord. Look, my agility, underrated, chat, honestly. All right, so when's the Champions League final? It's the 26th. Hopefully jobs open up after that. All right, we got all 3 scouts. We got all 3 scouts in like 4 days, which is awesome. That's really great. I'm really excited. Yeah, if you say only 20 minutes, it makes it sound a lot faster because I said only. Okay. Come on. There's got to be like a Manchester United opening up or something, you know? Has to be. I'd take over United. Even though they finished 10th, I know they're not in Europe, but if United's job opened up, I'd take it. Oh, the U.S. lost. 1-0 to England. South Africa drew Brazil, so now the U.S. is playing South Africa. But if it wins, it's probably okay. We'll see. We will see. Wait until the Champions League final? Yeah, it's the 26th. I think it's after that like, all the moving and shaking will happen. Although some of the jobs have opened up. Champions League final is the 26th. Their intermediary suggestion, Enzo Baranachea. Yeah, I like that suggestion because they did just get relegated. Oh, Lens fired. Dude, Lens fired their coach. They finished 5th. What the hell was their expectation? That's their best finish since friggin' 2023. Okay. Can't do any worse than United IRL. Well, I'm just saying they finished 10th, so they might be fine. They might have already fired their coach, honestly. Clean bill of health for the USA squad. Yeah, they've got some serious recommendations for rotation. I guess we could kind of play whoever the hell we want. I'm not a big fan of that, though. It's World Cup qualifying. We have missed the World Cup before. I don't really want to accidentally draw like away to Nicaragua just because we're playing our C team. That does not sound like a good time to me. Amazulu won the Nedbank Cup. That's one of the rare times that the news popping up I actually care about. Like, cool. Amazulu deserves trophies, dude. They've been so unlucky to not win the league, and as long as they have. All right, who won it? City or Real Madrid? A tale as old as time. City. They have their second since the saves started. 1-0. Uno un nilo. It was Erling Haaland assisting Rodri. Usually it's the other way around, but fair enough. In the 26th minute. Amazing how similar the team is. But Manchester City are the Champions League winners, even though Arsenal won the Prem. Pineweb, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the stream. Player interested in United? No, they might have fired their coach mid-season or whatever. I don't know. But to the job center. So Luis Enrique was just hired away by Liverpool. I didn't know that job was available. But they hired him away immediately, and now Bayern's... I mean, look, Chad, are we going to get the Bayern job? Probably not. But if we're talking about how quickly can we get to the top of the game, Bayern is about as top as you can get, dude. Check the odds. I mean, there's no way we're the favorite. That would be Job Center, Germany. Graham Potter, shut up. It's not Graham. Oh, he's the guy that got fired by Liverpool. The odds say they're going to switch. He went from Chelsea to Villarreal to Juventus to Liverpool for a year. They finished 5th and he got canned. But he also has a higher reputation than me, which sucks. How much is the Law's job paying? They're paying a lot more. That would be kind of that'd be kind of mean of me if I swapped to Lens. No, we're in the Champions League group stage. Why the hell would I do that? Wolfsburg finished friggin' 12th. They have not been on it for a little while. They've got more money, but I like the team we have. Oh, right. The playoff second leg, Clermont Foot against Valenciennes, who finished 3rd. Who are the teams coming up? Toulouse and Troyes. Oh, that's City Group. And then Valenciennes got to the end of this and got smacked by Clermont Foot. Shout out. And the U.S. is out after a 2-2 draw with South Africa. Very respectable effort. South Africa and Brazil knock out the English U20s. Sweden and Senegal, Argentina and Italy, so no surprise there. But Zimbabwe got a draw against Mexico. Shout out. Honduras finished top of the group. They might have a stud on that team. I just want to make sure we scouted everybody on this team because there's clearly a good player somewhere in here. Okay, yeah, we were not scouting 4 guys on that team. We're going to go ahead and finish that. South Korea drew all 3 matches it got through in second. Venezuela and Croatia both lost to Honduras. Yeah, you deserve to go out there. Turkey and Egypt are through. Indonesia and Vanuatu are out. Germany is through. Oh, they're not done yet. Colombia, Iran, and Canada are all still alive, but Germany's through. And, of course, the weird group where South Africa gets 5 points from 3 with a win over Clermont Foot stays up. Congrats to them. Amazing that you can get 19 points in the league. 19, and they stayed up through the playoff. 19 points. 19. 19. Juan Sforza. No. I like Juan Sforza. Monterrey and Cardiff are in on him. Cardiff's going to jack up the price. Boy, he's good, though, isn't he? Oh, Palermo got yeeted down with 15 points. Okay. This does give us another playmaker. I'm going to do a little comparison with Torres. I think he's going to kick Torres all over the yard because of his mental ability. Not as much as I would have thought, actually. He's not non-EU. He has Italian second citizenship. Let's wait for Brazil. What, you're talking about the national team job? Well, what do you want playing time wise? Maybe squad player, maybe regular starter. Okay. Always wage demand is so high. 4 to 5 million per year. I mean, that would be probably the highest paid player on my team. Yeah, like our new shelter up Schumacher getting paid up there. Joel and Dallas always think it's funny how much Joel and Dallas is getting paid. You got to pay for speed, man. You got to pay for speed. Branko's getting old though, I guess. Branko is getting old. Not that we'd want this guy to fill a Branko type position. Well, how's Martins on defense? Could he fill in that Branko? No, we'd just have two like passing merchants. Branko's much more of a defender. And then obviously there'd be Torres as well. And Sforza can also play striker. He can play in 3 different positions in our tactic effectively. He's adaptable. He's not asking for crazy playing time. I like him, man. Samuel Best, thank you for the 6 months. I like this guy a lot. He's that type of player that is always going to be doing the right thing. Always going to be getting the right move, not unathletic. Plays 1-2s to progress the play. I had no idea there was a leader person. Yeah, it's dependent on the leadership attribute. They have like crazy high that and like good professionalism and everything. Can be a leader. Spent a year at Arsenal and then was just loaned and sold right after that. Okay. We're going to need more first team guys being in Europe, so I'm going to go ahead and make this move. We don't know if we'll get him, but we're going to go match their list. Oh, Donnarumma won the award. Donnarumma shouldn't have won the award. Now, I should win this award. All right, I should be coach of the season, but I will vote fairly because huge shout out to Alguacil, the Nice coach, for getting his team up into the right spot. Paulo Souza, and then I will vote for Oliver Glasner. But I should be the coach of the year. Are you kidding? We just got promoted. In our first year in the league, we finished 3rd. All right, Sforza's got same interest in Cardiff. Okay, this could be it. Wants to be played as a deep-lying playmaker. Wants the squad to enforce defender. Yeah, we want to add defenders. Don't worry. Okay, so he's cool with that. This guy's very amenable. Now, he's obviously relegation release clause I'm going to put at 5 million. So if we do get relegated, he's got that. We're probably not going to get relegated, though, to be entirely honest. I'm going to add some serious bonuses. He's not going to be the top goal scorer in the division, so we're comfortable giving him 500K. Don't think we're going to use him that way. We just need guys with fresh legs. All right, so Mateo is not a patient man. Oh, he's not going to move at all. Wait, he's not going to move at all because we asked. Oh, I'm familiar with your game. Okay. You when you ask, they don't move at all. So you want 5 million, but none of the accoutrements, none of the other stuff. Yeah, see, they literally don't move at all. I'll try this. We might lose him over this. But when you ask the agent, you then just cannot negotiate on the wage. When you ask the agent, you just can't negotiate on the wage. Mateki, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the stream. Enjoy your ad-free experience. Victor Mustafa doesn't have enough to his game. Sorry, Victor. Otanel Sagalo. Joao Jallo. There's a lot going on there. He's pretty good, though. Leo Saka. I like Leo. I liked Leo a lot, but I think we finally outgrown Leo Saka. So we're going to get an extra midfielder. Sforza would be nice. We'll see if he chooses us. He might not. And Shiru, thank you for the prime. Yeah, I stalled out, Isle. Even without agreeing to anything, I stalled out. So... Okay. Yeah, there's nothing new there. Firetag's unhappy his promise wasn't kept, but it's because he never played. That feels like a glitch, right? So I had Firetag playing. He had a preferred position. We did not play him in that preferred position. We literally just never played him. There's an error in judgment. I'll give you another chance to do the right thing. Thank you, Mr. Stefan Firetag. I appreciate it. All right, I gotta go get water. I'll be right back. What happened? Oh, scouting update. Nice. Go for the Serbian defender? I mean, maybe. I'm an Arsenal fan and I don't want Mbappe anywhere near my club. Why? I mean, no offense, obviously, but that's kind of an insane take. I think there are certain players that, like, obviously, Mbappe's camp is a mess. There's a San Marino player who's a regular starter at Sampdoria, Marco Muccioli. A supremely technical San Marinese midfielder. Sampdoria just got relegated and his release clause popped up at just $2 million, Marco Muccioli. Okay, we'll keep an eye on him, Chet. If we get to the end of the transfer window and we're like, oh, I could use Muccioli on my team. Richard Comper. No, unfortunately, I don't think that's it. Luke De Fu. Oh, these are all just guys that are set for release or like relegation release clauses or anything. Innocent Sitebe triggered a relegation release clause. Don't think so. Andre Klemenko. Well, yeah, PSG just signed this guy. His wage is $17 million a year. That's a little under a third of my entire wage budget. All right, here's a center back that's very highly regarded, very determined, technically solid when it comes to defense, very physically impressive, a lack of composure though, but great anticipation. And good positioning. Oh, he hates big matches. Dang it, Reuter. Dang it. I'm over here talking myself into it. You suck. Why did you suck? Ahmed Abdulkader continues to just be a guy that is rated higher than I think he probably should be. Fahad Al-Balawi, sorry. Nope. Tete Marente. Fortunately, I am out. Fontanarosa. Mucci is boogers in Romanian, so that dude's name is Boogeroli. Thank you. This is the information that I needed. I do appreciate that. Ibane Bowat. Yeah, the 5 aggression's weird. Can't do it. Gianluca Buzio. Previously scouted player, been put on the transfer list. He's not good enough. I know! I want Maldonado, but they're keeping him hostage for an $84 million release clause. I know. I freaking know. Jaheim Headley, Ander Astralaga. No. Nico Galezic. Lewis Miley. Sent for release from Newcastle at the age of 23. Yikes. Lasse Post. That's a good goalkeeper name. I'm going to be straight up. That's a very good goalkeeper name. Colby Small. Oh, Simon Adingra, the hero of AFCON. He's looking good, too. Only $35 million, and he could be mine. Okay. Jonathan Tavar, a Colombian wonder kid. Ooh. No, he's so short. I was like, oh, this guy's the perfect center back that we need. Just kidding. Just a nice little joke there for you. Have a laugh at. These are not, these aren't doing it for me. Sorry, I got into the scouting, but if you have the opportunity, if your club has the opportunity to sign somebody as good as Kylian Mbappe, you do it. That's it. You do it. You don't ask any questions. You sign him. This isn't like a personality question. We're not talking about like Jack Grealish here, where he's not good enough that it doesn't matter. There's no offense to Grealish, who's a very good player. I'm just like, Kylian Mbappe is the top level. The very top. Just as he spends most of his time hanging out in the French league, playing in front of, not as much of an international audience, does not invalidate how good he is. He's still stupid. Like, just go watch the last World Cup again and just watch how good Kylian Mbappe is in the biggest moments, the most important moments. When you need your guy, he's there. He'd destroy that dressing room? Look, man, some people you just put up guardrails around and you can win, right? Yeah, he's a melodramatic guy, but there's already a strong enough core at a place like Arsenal where I don't even think that would matter that much. All right, you're a weird player. Marseille's midfielder Valentin Rongier. I don't think it would work. Look, okay. It's Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. That's who we're talking about. That guy with the hat trick in the World Cup final with, 2 consecutive World Cup final appearances where he's really the best player there. Right, we're talking like the guy who played with Messi and Neymar and was like at that level when he was playing with, like, that guy. Never heard of him. Yeah, sometimes I wonder, right? Like I think it's just one of the, it's so obvious that if you have the opportunity to sign somebody as good as Kylian Mbappe, you just do it. You don't ask any questions. If you need to build him an entire different building to get dressed in so he doesn't bother everybody else, you do it. He is a match winner at the highest level. Right? There's no more waiting for Martinelli to become more consistent. You have Kylian Mbappe opposite Bukayo Saka with Odegaard in between them. Like, I know that if you're Arsenal, you're in love with your young core, right? I know you're in love with your young core, but think about the class of 92 at Manchester United. You had the young core, but who was, and I think Mbappe is better than this guy, but who was the guy that young core grew up around? Cantona. You had kind of a mercenary star that was in that team. Jolly, thank you so much for the prime, dude. No, I just had somebody say in chat that they're an Arsenal fan and they wouldn't want Kylian Mbappe on Arsenal, and I just had never considered that was like a possible train of thought before. So we were unpacking that. Well, I understand the idea that like we'd mess up the good vibes, and I'm like, yeah, the good vibes haven't won you the league yet. I mean, like you have great young core, but Darth Tap, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, dude. Thank you for making 5 people's days, giving 5 people the ad-free experience. If you got a gift, to be sure to say thank you. Wanger, thank you so much for the 41 months. Howdy, partner. But Darth Tap, you beast. Mr. Brightside, Dominic, Ifos, Saxus, and Nut, welcome to the Hammers. Enjoy the bacon. Enjoy the emotes. I'll see you in the subsection of the Discord. Maybe I'll catch you in the next Champions League. Now that you are in the subsection of the Discord, that is open for you. And Mbappe will have to choose between money and winning. Yeah, well, he's chosen money so far. I do not blame anybody for choosing that. Yo, Brightside! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Paying it forward. Got the gifted. It's like, yo, I got that, Sammy. 9-star Infinite Python, Mellow Steps, and Meatsis. Welcome to the Hammers, Mr. Brightside. Thank you. Love your song, by the way. Thank you for giving 5 people the ad-free experience, putting them in the Hammers. Midnight, thank you for the 4 months. And thank you, of course, for supporting the stream with a burst of kindness. Comes to doing stuff for a job, I'm more likely to choose money than winning as well. Yeah. It depends on the mentality of the individual player, but I don't blame anybody for choosing money. I don't blame them. The Bayern answer back, no. They hath not. I dareth say. We can pick a what? A 50-man squad for World Cup qualifying? I mean, okay, wow. That was a freaking banger, Mark Talbot. Thank you for the 20 months. Mark Talbot music, living up to the name. Thank you for the song. I appreciate the 20 months. Thank you again to Mr. Brightside and Darth Tap for throwing down 5 gifted subs apiece. And here, Wade, thank you for the 3 months. That was an inspired musical number. 50 players. 50 players. 50 players. Like 5-0. That's insane, dude. 50 players, they're still telling me to drop Luca de la Torre. Nice. Love that for them. I have 50 spots and they're still like, yeah, that one dude you called up sucks. All right, Nathaniel. Just asking. Doing my due diligence literally every single time. All right, Sean Perez. Do I want to call up Perez? Yes. Do I want to call up Georgi Mihalovic? Yes. Yunus Musa? Yes. Justin Shea? Yes. Do I want to call up Reggie Cannon? Yeah. I don't know, Cade Cowell and Josh Sargent and all the homies. Matt Turner. We'll go ahead and get a 4th goalkeeper going. What are we at? 31. Hot diggity dog. Should be dropped? Why? Why should he be dropped? I don't get it. I don't understand. Dominic Youngs. What happens when he gets like 35? Does he become Dominic Olds? It's not even funny. Why would you say that? Paxton Aronson. Definitely Brian Gutierrez for sure. Zawadski. Sorry, I left something important out there. Oh, Leonard Maloney. I like Leonard Maloney. That dude has high work rate and deserves to be around the team. Max Dietz. Maurice Malone. Watermelon. Russell Canoose. Get in the Canoose. Keaton Parks. That is a competent player. I'm going to reward him by calling him up. Oh, Henry Kessler. Sweet, dude. I went to school with Henry Kessler. Hassani Dotson. How many more do I need? 11. I don't have 11 guys in my national team pool that I like. Drake Callender. Definitely Jalen Neal. Mark McKenzie's a no. Celesteano, no. Ahmed Korcha. It's a lot of just average center backs bouncing around. Painfully average center backs. Aiden Morris, Justin, what a hack this guy is. I mean, this is ridiculous. This guy's even here, you know. Gianluca Buzio, no. Brian Reynolds. I suppose, Brian. I suppose. Austin Trusty. I was in Dejas. Oh, he's quite good. Dejas is quite good. Conrad, Faux Show. Faux Show. Faux Show. Thomas Tortland. Oh, I haven't even tried to. We haven't attempted to convert Thomas Tortland. Oh, Christopher Lund. Yeah, that dude definitely should be called up. Ricardo. Oh, shoot. I got to get Ricardo Pepe involved in at least the 50-man team. Come on now. Facundo Farias. Oh, I asked to represent nation. Yeah, you're not Argentine, dude. Come on. Let's go! Facundo Farias agrees to be a part of the U.S. national team. Yeah! He's aware that he's never going to play for Argentina. Let's go. Leo Chu. I always liked Alan Senora. And Alex Mendez. And we might be at 50. I think we are just underneath 50. Ron Jimenez. And my boy Cruz Medina, who's injured. Love that. Oh, we're out of spots. All right. Well, there's your 50-man national team pool for the United States of America. I needed to call up Owen Wolf. What am I doing? This call-up is so stupid. Well, somebody's getting dropped. And it's definitely Ron Jimenez. Sorry, Ron. Because I like Owen Wolf. He's like actually part of my national team plans. Sorry. Kessler, I don't like you. Get out. I know we went to school together, but your time is done. I want Caleb Wiley. As he's one of the best left backs on the team, and he plays at freaking Lyon. All right, there's your 50-man roster right there. Doing my job as the U.S. manager. I got 50 dudes. Are we still in the running for the Bayern job? Yes, we are. The stars are based on the U.S. pool. Imagine Henry Kessler watch. Yeah, sorry, Henry. He's watching the stream, and I just yeeted him out of the national team pool. Sorry. That's true. I did also not call up Timothy Weah. Totally did that on purpose. All right, we should check jobs again. All right. Do you agree with those who suggest Shelterup has to leave St. Etienne to earn an international call-up? No, he's freaking hurt, dude. No, but if he wants to leave and somebody has 50 million, we can start having a conversation. Good news. Andreas is interested. You know, the coach of Norway is now interested. I keep forgetting to go to Job Center. Did we get the Bayern job? Yes. That is the Bayern badge. Really no. There's like one massive job opened up, and that's it. And it's Bayern, and I am not the favorite. Graham Potter's the favorite, but my record is better. I have a smaller sample size. Graham Potter is 4-6 to take over as the Bayern coach, which is annoying. Everton just got relegated. Raise your hand if you forgot Lorenzo Sage was on the team. I love this guy, but I totally forgot that he was part of the pipeline and we just loaned him out. But he did continue to develop in like a good way, which is nice. I forgot we had Lorenzo Sage going to be coming back, looking for playing time, or we'll have to loan him again. But I mean, he should be able to get into the freaking team, right? Especially with European matches coming up. This is the way, chat. This is the way. Look at all those chickens. I mean, Brazilians. Literally every single one of them has got a chance to be a good player, except for that guy. You guys not seen that TikTok? Sorry, Vine. One of the best vines ever made. Look at all those chickens. It's class vine. Yeah, class vine. Oh, that dude's good. That dude's good. Gonna be good. Gonna land in Europe. Old Domothy Baker. The Dominator, is his wife calls him. What? Elliot? Nice. Olu Mallison. It doesn't look bad, actually. Sam Woolaway. Like that determination, son. I like that determination. You're getting on the short list. Chad, I don't even know what you're reacting to, honestly. Yeah, English guys are non-EU, but Jean-Luc Rowe is not. Doesn't mean we're going to sign him right now. This is just we're looking for talented players to plop on a short list. You know what I'm saying? Je know what I'm saying. Well, that dude was good for a 16-year-old. How many Bangani Kumalos are there? All right, because I already have one. Now there's another one on Orlando Pirates in the national, in the youth national team. For how many Bangani Kumalos can there possibly be before there's too many Bangani Kumalos? Peter Chabalala. Kagiso Davids. No. Ronald Betjees. Dude's got the speed. Chippa United's winger. I'm not going to say no forever. Oh, I had that Bangani Kumalo too. I had a lot of Banganis, dude. It's hard to keep them straight. Right, our head of sports science just retired, so we have to go get a new one. No problem. I wanted him out anyways. Yeah. Anybody got 20 sports science? Ayo, 3 people, including David Tivey, who doesn't have a job. And has no idea that I want him as my head of sports science. This dude is like actually the best. 5-year deal for no money at all to be the head of sports science for the entire club for $94,000 a year. That might be the best staff find I've ever had. Sports science is not an easy thing. It's not like physiotherapy. That is not an easy thing to have 20 at. That's crazy. Honestly, board, respectfully, shut up. Okay? We just got to the top flight for the first time, and you're telling me that we failed our goal to develop the best youth system. I just convinced you to invest in youth recruitment and junior coaching. Yes, I did. I did call that. That was actually on Sports Center Top 10 that night, which was a very, very cool, surreal experience to hear my voice on Sports Center Top 10. But that, yes, that was me, the Grant Kersey 3. All right, I just won head coach of the season at 33 years old. And, what? What? We've only managed for 6 seasons, bro. We've only managed for 6 seasons. An interview. That doesn't mean anything. We've had a lot of interviews and been rejected. But we are at least one of the top candidates. Jean-Christian Driesen, hi. What club is this interview for again? Kaiserslautern? No, it says Bayern Munich. My bad, Jan-Christian. I got confused. Can you ease our concerns of never previously managing in this country? I've managed a lot of other countries. I think it'd be, I've literally managed like right near you twice, Netherlands and France, on your border 2 separate times. I'm basically German. Yes, is this Paris FC? I spent, so what is it? Having never managed a club of our stature and reputation, are you able to make a convincing case as to why that should be overlooked, that you should be hired? I spent the majority of my career building up considerable experience to smaller clubs in preparation for an opportunity with a bigger team. I hope I get that chance here. Can't hide the fact that I've been waiting for the right opportunity to step up to the big time, and I sincerely hope that I get the chance to work here. I've never been given the opportunity to manage a truly big club. Now, I'll go with that. I've spent the majority of my career building up considerable experience with smaller clubs to prepare for this opportunity. You've done some highly impressive work at your job. Why would you want to move on? Time for me to take the next step. I'm seeking a new challenge. Now I feel like I've taken them as far as I can and that all parties would be best served by a change of scenery. I believe I'm in the position to take the positive momentum I've built up recently and use it to hit the ground running here. That sounds good, actually. I'll do that. Can you offer us assurances that you have what it takes to make the jump to managing a club as big as... Look, Jan Christian, you're not that big, all right? Jeez, just talking about how big you are all the time. It's nonsense. Like my body of work proves I deserve the opportunity to step up and manage a much bigger team. I'm going to say I'm ambitious, dude. I want to work at the very highest level and want to be given the opportunities such as this one. Ambition's a big part of this. And that's what I want. Can you tell me how you'd handle the workload of managing a club and national team? My international commitments, they just don't take up too much time, to be honest. Why have you felt it acceptable to apply for a number of jobs? No reason. Can I work with Christoph Freund? Oh, yeah, Christoph's a good general manager. I'd be happy to do that. Understand the importance of having a good coaching staff. Yeah, we'd want to hit the ground running here. I'll take either decent or small budget, but they're filthy rich. I feel like we could go decent budget to rebuild our coaching staff in my image. No, I don't want to resign. I don't want to resign the U.S., dude. I mean, obviously, if they came to me and they're like, resign from the U.S. so you don't get the job, I'd do that. But I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, dude. I'll do small. Do you have any thoughts on the long-term vision? Sign players based in Germany, sign German players, play attacking, develop players, play entertaining. Maintain the club's status as the most reputable team in Europe and Germany as the biggest club in the world. Holy, dude, I've never seen that. Maintain the club's status as the biggest club in the world. Hi. Sell players for profit, work within the payroll. But yeah, I mean, that ambition gets me rocking and rolling. I'm ready. All right, cool. Is there anything else you'd want? No. All right, Jan Christian, we're on the clock, baby, and we're on U.S. duty while that decision's being made. Bit of a squad here. Now, I am not doing that talk. I have no idea what we've accomplished in World Cup qualifying so far. I'm sure we're fine. Zendejas got a virus. What am I ever going to do? That's a platoon. Sir! All right, Jules Kudimbana. Jules Kudimbana. Not enough tools in your tool cupboard. Tool belt is barren, my friend. Just an update on some guys that we've got on our list. We've got Mario Martin. Yeah, you've been on our team before, Mario, and you didn't like big matches, and that was an issue. Yeah, but the only job that's opened up was Bayern because Luis Enrique left Bayern to go take charge at Liverpool for whatever reason. Maybe they offered him more money or something. Monaco's opened up, but they finished in 6th. Lens opened up, and they finished in 5th, but we finished ahead of both of them. No real reason to go crazy there, but yeah, I don't think anybody could blame me for taking the Bayern Munich job. That means going into the 7th move, we'd be in good spot. Our 7th season, we would have somehow climbed to this position already. Pulisic? Yeah, we'll go Pulisic and Tyler Adams. All right. I recommend those stay the same. I agree. Oh, and we signed Juan Sforza. All right, so this guy would not matter at all at Bayern, but he is important for Saint Etienne if we don't get the Bayern job. So the reason that him not mattering at Bayern at all means that we are perfectly happy cinching this deal to get Juan Sforza from Palermo and help round out our team for European competitions. Okay. All right. I just know that's the youth team. So why are they all here? Oh, because they're registered. True. Never mind. The season will be hard for Saint Etienne. Yeah, I mean, we've got 8 Champions League matches at least, so 8 more matches over the course of the season. We signed one Saforza to help deal with that load if we're staying in the job. If we're not staying in the job, we've helped the team take care of it, and signed David Tivey as a brilliant head of sports science, which is nice because it's very conceivable that we don't get the Bayern Munich job. It's very conceivable we don't get it. Oh, there's an under 21 European Championship going down. Say less, dude. Dude's at the Atlanta United Academy. Why on earth would we not just bring him in? He's worth actual money. That's fine. You're not going to appear in the first team. You just stash this sort of guy in the B team, but he's in the Atlanta United Academy. He's not in the senior team, which makes him super approachable for us. Oh, now we're on to the Canadians. Oh, Canada. Monaco job's an easy move. I don't agree, dude. I like the core of players we have. We finished 3rd in the league last year. We got money to spend. I don't, we're in the Champions League group stage. Monaco and frickin' Lens wish they were here. I know I've taken the long-term view on a couple of moves, like our move to Saint Etienne. We knew that we might have a chance to do something big, but I don't think that Lens and Monaco are that much better than where we have Saint Etienne right now. I mean, we will keep an eye on him. Fine, we will keep an eye on him. Oh, you're terrible. Wow, you're apparently bad too. I don't believe it though, looking at those attributes. Kleber de la Cuesta. Emmanuel Largo. Oscar Hyland. No, I'm not the miracle. See you later. Scouts have a very difficult job to be doing. That's a Lelujo playlist stream song. Oh no, hold on, we gotta skip it then. Why'd you skip over the 17-year-old Colombian with 5-star potential? He's a goalkeeper that's just not very good now at all. I don't value potential as much this year as I have in past years. It's just not worth it. All right. Especially, I'm not growing a club for 20 years, I'm aware that even if we play one more season with Saint Etienne, that'll just be us biding our time until we go to a huge club, trying to obviously produce an incredible season and win the league and, maybe contend for a Champions League. But, all right, so we have Nicaragua and Dominica to round out. How many matches do we got? 4. You just play everybody once. Okay. The early rounds of World Cup qualifying, of course. Of course. We have a few guys. Just a few guys in camp. Just a few. Just a few. Yes, Weston's back. Okay. A Weston McKinney. Jesus Ferreira's coming out. Booth is coming in. Pulisic's there. Daryl DK. Just want to see if he can do anything. All right, we are going to go on attacking. We are going to pop this on key highlights and have a good time. And we are, I'm telling the assistant coaches to just kind of check my phone, see if there's a a text coming in, you know. A text from a certain board member at Bayern Munich that would want to give us the job and, you know, become the leader of the biggest club in the world after just 6 years. Yeah, anybody see a Munich area code over there? All right, World Cup qualifying in CONCACAF. I know you guys in Europe don't get to deal with this. In South America, you don't get to deal with this either. But in, like, Africa and Asia, they have to deal with this as well. You play the early rounds, and you're playing against some pretty bad teams. So, Nicaragua already beat Cuba and Trinidad and Tobago, who, in my opinion, are the two better teams in this group. And then we've got Dominica, island just north of South America. Yeah, Graham Potter in the mud. We are going to get the job. Let's pop that key highlight in there. We should be winning this one real comfortably. But it's World Cup qualifying, so I want to take it very seriously because especially playing everybody just once, one slip-up could actually put you in a real issue. You finally get a taste of proper beer in Germany, not just some Heineken. Hey, I've been to some German Brauhouses. I've been known to get down for Oktoberfest. Actually, I went to Wiener Wiesen, not Oktoberfest, and that was in Austria. But I have also been to multiple Brauhouses. The Franz Wagner in Frankfurt. Oh, every time I have to fly out of the Frankfurt airport, which I hate more than life itself. Oh, that should have been a goal. I stopped the Franz Wagner. That place slaps. You get a schnitzel where they put the sauerkraut inside the fried part. They fry it with the schnitzel. It is, like, outstanding. No, yeah, that person was saying I could drink some proper beer, not Heineken, because somebody asked me a few days ago, like, what's your favorite beer? And I'm like, normally, I would say the beer I drink most frequently is Heineken. That's like my I just want a beer. Frankfurt Airport sucks eggs, really. Surely we're not going to get scored on by Nicaragua. Thank you. Good pressure. Come on, guys. I want to coach this U.S. generation at the 2030 World Cup because I think we might be able to win it. And I'm not being silly. This is the best the U.S. national team is ever going to be in this save going into the 2030 World Cup. Rice beer's goated? Certainly not the worst. I've had it before. Solid beer. It's my favorite song of all time. Well, I'm glad I could play it then. Shoot. Oh, Pulley God. Pulisic! How have we not scored, guys? Guys. Let encourage shout. I mean, this is at home against Nicaragua. This should be a 6-0 dog walk. Nicaragua is going to have, like, one dude playing in the Costa Rican League. Stella Artois, that's solid. I order some Stella, you know, if I'm at a casual drinking establishment. I have been known to order a Stella Artois or two. Oh, now this is the goal. They already have 2 yellows. Oh, okay, goalkeeper, make your plays. Get that Instagram picture. Booth. Booth! How? Guys. Any job offers? No, only one job we would want, which is Bayern Munich. Now that we're up to 4-star reputation and have a Continental Pro, I don't think we're moving to South America anymore. They missed their chance to have the greatest coach of all time join them. They did. They missed their chance. Because now I think with the 4-star reputation, the Continental Pro, and a season leading a club that wasn't supposed to finish in Champions League places or anywhere near it, into Champions League places, and now that we've done that, thank you, Gio, I think we can get one of the big jobs. Like one of the big teams, and that's what we're trying to do. So we just did our interview with Bayern. Yeah, I think it's the adaptability glitch robbed me of my ability to go coach in South America. Because I only have 2 adaptability, and so the Brazilian teams and the Argentine teams were worried about my ability to adapt to living and managing in the country. Even though that shouldn't be a concern, considering I won a bunch of trophies in South Africa and then won in the Netherlands and got a team promoted in France. Shouldn't be a major concern, but... I want a marriage in Brazil at some point, but our stated goal here is to start with no playing experience or coaching badges and get to the top of the game as fast as possible. And the fact that we just got an interview with Bayern Munich shows me that we are considered by many ready to take that step to go for a Champions League title. McKinney. Weston McKinney. Serge Inio. Pulisic. Time to pad those qualifying numbers. Wonder who Cuba's playing. Are they playing Dominica? Oh, they're playing Trinidad and Tobago. That's a massive match. That's going to determine who gets to the next round. We've created loads. Scoreboard reflects that. Good work, everybody. We're doing what the U.S. national team should be doing against Nicaragua, which is controlling the match and scoring some goals. Jeez. I mean, it's your game. Yeah, I know. I can do whatever I want. I'm just saying that what we wanted to try to accomplish was to get to the top of the game. You know, become the biggest manager in the game as fast as possible. And we've only managed 6 seasons. I already have the U.S. national team job, and I'm getting paid bank to do that. And we just got an interview for Bayern after just 6 years. That's a B plus. That was good though. That's a B plus. That was good. So Olaf, you said you messed up. You tried to get a dad joke in. Why did the orphan rob the bank to be wanted? Sheesh. I like the second one better, honestly. Yeah, why do you have a steering wheel in your pants? Or you know you have a steering wheel in your pants. Yeah, I know, man. It's driving me nuts. That's a good dad joke. That is a good dad joke. Quality. Salmonai, we'll do a double center back adjustment. Owen Odasoe, you're getting in there. Alrighty, all 5 subs. Yeah, it was Dest off the cross. Hey, Trinidad and Tobago have leveled it. A very important penalty goal for Trinidad and Tobago. Quezada's the player I actually have in my youth academy at St. Etienne. He scored the penalty for Cuba. One of the weirder national teams in the world, Cuba. Sometimes they disappear and are utterly terrible, and then sometimes they just, like, appear in the knockouts of the Gold Cup, and you're like, oh. And then half their team, like, defects, and you're like, oh. Yeah, can you manage a national team in a club IRL? I actually don't know. I'm sure there's an example of somebody doing it somewhere, but I've never... I don't know of that example. Does anybody know of an example like that? I mean, like, there's no rule against it. One of Brazil's coaches did that? Oh, okay. 41 shots, 42 shots, and only 3 goals. That's kind of embarrassing. Oh, Trinidad with the come from behind and the win that will likely put them in the next round over an upstart Cuba team. Rostov in Russia, Valera Karpin. Okay, so it happens more frequently, I guess, than I am aware of. And now we get to play Dominica. Awesome. Can't wait. Will we have a new club job by the time we play Dominica? I have no idea, but we've managed to win, and I believe with that win, we have guaranteed our qualification for the next round of World Cup qualifying. Emily Hayes is doing it right now with the U.S. and Chelsea. Dude, I did not know she managed Chelsea. I just didn't. If Bayern came to me and told me I had to leave the U.S. job in order to be the Bayern coach, I would. But I don't think they'll do that. I don't think they will do that. That's like an anti-dad joke, but in a way that makes it a particularly dad joke-ish dad joke. I'm going to go with a B, although it seems to have divided the ratings of the chat. I'm going to go with a B. You mean our foot, comrade? Oh, yes. They won't force it. It's just an option for you to answer. Oh, yeah. Maybe I took over the U.S. less than a year ago. They came to me on the day of my daughter's wedding, and my nation asked for help, and I said yes. Yes. Kosanati and Lovu. A free signing to add to our B team. No reason not to. Atlanta United's academy getting poached. What's up? Kurt Russell doing The Godfather. Yes. Oh, he's going to start working on his French before arriving. Oh, that's good. You mean he's going to be working on his French for a day? Wow, Honduras and Barbados just drew. So, Honduras, you okay, bro? Dominican Republic just beat El Salvador 5-4 in the match of the century. And Cuba thrashed Dominica. Trinidad and Tobago do not look good, dude. They just beat Nicaragua by 1 goal. They do not look good. How do you get the email with the upcoming youth tournaments to scout? Honest truth, no idea. It just kind of appears. I think it's recommended by your scouting department that says, like, hey, you want to scout this stuff? And I'm like, maybe. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. All right, Bayern, ask me for my staff changes already. All this flirting is just wearing me out, dude. You know, all this flirting, just wearing me out. Ask me for my coaching staff changes right now, Bayern. And what might be the fastest ascension we've ever delivered. I mean, I haven't played a journeyman since FM17, and it took me 23 years to get a top job offer in that journeyman. I would consider selling me Cafe, but only for the right price. What positions in the squad am I looking to improve now that the window's open? You know, I'm happy with our team. We finished 3rd in league all last year. I think keeping our pieces in place and adding a few key pieces on top of that is what we need. I don't want to pop... They hired Mikel Arteta from Arsenal. Wait. That means Arsenal's open. They just won the Premier League 3 years in a row. Why did he leave, dude? They've literally won the Prem 3 years in a row. Their wage budget's even bigger than Bayern's. We're back on! It's like the freaking knock on the butterfly effect of Bayern hiring Arteta is now we're in for Arsenal. After a decade at Arsenal and winning 3 titles in a Champions League, he was looking to move on, maybe looking for a new challenge. He takes the job to go to Bayern Munich. I can't blame them for making that hire. They were able to poach a manager that's won 3 consecutive Premier League titles. But maybe that club's interested in promoting somebody to the ranks of world-class manager, shall we say? Guilherme Bala. Hola, Brynhildson. Ja. Jean Martin. I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. I don't. Vision. All right. Keanu Dyer with the athleticism and the I'm a Chelsea boy in a Chelsea world. So fantastic. Oh, all right. Arsenal is beckoning. Arsenal is beckoning. They've won 3 consecutive league titles. It's a job we could walk into and immediately compete for a Champions League title, as well as trying to win every trophy we can in England. But they've won 3 straight Premier Leagues, and we could step into that. All right, Champions League, obviously, which is our desire. If we're going to move to a big club, we want to have a Champions League schedule. But, you know, the Premier League be harder to win than Bundesliga, right? You've got the reigning Champions League winners hanging out in Manchester City. They're there. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus. Damn. How good is Maxime Decker? Just, you know, because we didn't get the Bayern job. Obviously, it's unlikely, I would say, that we're getting the Arsenal job. But, hell, we could. Dude, their wage budget is $480 million per year. You know how crazy that is? What is that weekly? Well, you divide 500 million by 52. Or you divide 520 million by 52. And then you end up with what? 10 million? Maybe. 10 million a week. So it's like 9.5, 9.6 million a week in wage that they have, which is pretty ridiculously high. Yeah, no. So Lorenzo Sage, man, that potential is clearly legit. He just keeps getting better. We love that for him. Why am I able to praise somebody for their form? Really pleased with your recent form, you know, in the matches that we have not played in the last month since my last staff meeting. But seriously, pleased with your recent form. Have I got a job? You mean like in the game? Bring him to Arsenal? Lorenzo Sage to Arsenal. He's got the first touch to blend in. Freaking 18. Did Arsenal have a tycoon? I don't know. We could look. I don't care either way. They clearly have a ridiculous amount of money. All right. Transfer moves are underway. Andy Pelmard. I don't think he's good enough to improve our team. Erhan Mazovic. People clearly have their center backs that they're interested in. I'm in a bit of a holding pattern while we consider, Arsenal, considers us. Well, we just got a job offer from Monaco. Well, Monaco wants me that badly. I mean, they've got my attention. Come on, their payroll's like basically mine. I realize Monaco's a bigger club than Saint Etienne, but they don't have a lot more money. I'm gonna have to decline that. I think we're going to get a half-star reputation boost from the fact that we got into the Champions League once that hits later in June, so I'm actually going to decline this. I think Lens is more attractive than Monaco, but I really appreciate it. I felt I was better than that, and I'm waiting for something better to come along. I have nothing to say on the subject. I've just politely declined the interview. I'd only be interested in a real serious upward move. Although living in a yacht full time does sound like a pretty solid way to exist. Just can't spin it. All right, we are playing. Dude, Mexico's playing in Guila. Like, this whole new qualifying is fun for some people, but for nations like Anguilla that get to play like in the Azteca, but I'm literally playing at Dominica. Like, where do they play? Windsor Park, capacity 12,000. All right. Okay, that actually looks really cool. I'm sorry, that looks awesome. That's a beautiful looking stadium. Never mind. That looks really fun. I guess that's Dominica's just like national stadium. Didn't mean to insult your stadium, Dominica. I would love to watch a match there. That looks like a really nice tropical place to play. Some of these stadiums that the U.S. has to play at in the Caribbean are bad. That is a brilliant ground. We love that. All right, we'll get Chris Brady back in goal after Gaga Slonina's performance. Luca de la Torre gets a start. We are going to give Florin Balogun the start. Onward and upward, lads. We are playing in Windsor Park against Dominica. Expect nothing but a win from this match and a perfect round of qualifying. They are afraid, obviously. They've set themselves up to stop us. But shoot, that's a beautiful stadium. Shoot. Just sold something to Dominica today at work. Oh, nice. Well, Trinidad and Tobago is guaranteed a trip to the next round. So have we. This is just a chance to get a cap, feel out our tactics a little bit, catch up with my good friend, the coach of Dominica, apparently. And off we go. So we are set to go to the next round of World Cup qualifying. I wouldn't have been allowed to get back on the plane if we weren't. But we beat Nicaragua, and now we are hopefully going to beat Dominica. Yeah, it looks multi-purpose. I mean, when you think about like the Caribbean islands, there are actually a lot of people per square mile, but there's not a lot of land. And so they're not able to build a ton of stadiums outside of like Jamaica and the Dominican Republic and Haiti, right? They're not allowed to build, they just don't have the room to build a lot of stadiums. And so with a lot of them, like if you're playing it like Antigua and Barbuda, there'll be like a big national stadium, like a 15,000 seater that has a track around it. Like it's the national stadium for big national events, to, a concert or whatever, like to take place. Thank goodness we're off and running. De La Torre. Oh, nice. The West Indies. Wait, is this the home stadium for all of the, like, so I know West Indies cricket team is like, you know, the Caribbean, but I assumed they played at the different national stadiums, but maybe Dominica hosts like the official national stadium of the West Indies cricket team. Feels unfair to the other teams or the other nations. I got an interview with Bayern, but we did not get the job. And the guy that took the job at Bayern was Mikel Arteta after a decade at Arsenal, which means the Arsenal job is now open, and we are very interested in that. Bring back tennis management. I do really enjoy playing tennis manager games. Nice pass. Again, our ability to actually finish chances has been widely concerning over the last match and now this one. It's kind of why Daryl Dike wasn't starting, Florin, but, you know. Oh, my goodness, Dominica, surely. All right, Balogan. They go all around the islands in Guyana for games? Okay, that's what I figured. But they played at this stadium. That wouldn't surprise me. Oh, and it's Pulisic, and it's McKinney. Hey, Spurs job isn't open, man. I don't know what you want me to do. Same with the Lyon fans that were upset I went to Saint Etienne. That's the team that's offer me the job, you know. Great effort by Lockhart, getting a big dive in there. Would I ever do a build a nation in the U.S.? The MLS just doesn't appeal to me really at all because the AI kind of messes up and isn't quite able to handle the rules. Which I don't blame Football Manager or SI for not being able to design an AI that can handle the rules of MLS. Like, it's got to be really annoying. Ooh, Booth. Back post. Oh, wow, that should have been a goal. Would I ever use a custom database? Oh, the USA database from last year. It isn't usable for this year's game. That database maker's working on some other fun databases. One actually has to do with the Caribbean. You know, I was worried up until we scored that third goal. The comeback was on for Dominica, who might have like 2 players in the National League in England. The comeback was on. Build a nation from the worst African team. Oh, I knew I should have done that. So Haiti's not safe right now. Haiti is level with St. Kitts and Nevis, which is weird because Haiti's normally even better in the game than they are in real life. Vive la France leagues. Yeah, Dominica's far from the worst Caribbean nation, but they're also far from the best. So they've never, I don't think, have ever made the last round of qualifying in CONCACAF. If they appeared, I don't know if they've ever made a Gold Cup. If they appeared at one, I wouldn't be stunned because the results are never embarrassingly bad. They clearly have some professionals on their team, but they don't have a full team of professionals, I would say. Captain Ginger, thank you for the 29 months. Tebow Light, thank you for the 7 months also. Thank you for supporting the stream, my dude. I appreciate it. Enjoy your bacon. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy this goal from De La Torre. Wall pass. Just don't want the guys to get hurt. We got Johnny in. Erjan Selmanai. Don't need any card accumulation. Miles Robinson. John Tolkien, and we'll go ahead and get Malik in for Pulisic just to give him some minutes, get those caps up. You know? I get the name of this playlist. I think I just went to Hypersonic Missiles and created a radio on Spotify. So Hypersonic Missiles by Sam Fender. Medical Car, you're freaking awesome, dude. You are like the goal ticker of the stream. It's fantastic. I didn't play Jesus Ferreira against it. Yeah, I know. Jesus Ferreira couldn't pad his stats against a Caribbean team. What was I thinking? Miles Robinson. Joseph? Oh, no. Mility? Oh, no. Please, no. I would never live this down. Please, no. Thank you. I would literally never live this down. Please do not let this happen to me. Westbrook, thank you for the 8 months. Love you too, dude. That's our goal, obviously. I was never worried. Never worried. Florenbergen. I, as well, believe we should go through a lengthy offside review to determine that he was obviously offside. J&K, thank you for the prime. Appreciate you. Thank you for spending $5 of Jeff Bezos money to support the stream and enjoy your ad-free experience. Now, I didn't know about that fullback. Royer nearly kept him on, but alas, he was doomed. Will you do. Well done, guys. Good win. That's just, we call that taking care of business. Just show up and get the win. It's the worst team in the group. You know, they were happy to make it to this round. We just got to win to stay 8th in the world. We got to win convincingly, and USA duty is over. And I'm still at Saint at the end, so that is intriguing. But we do have the application out to the Arsenal job, and we will see how that goes. Why am I not playing Jossie's artist? He is retired from the national team. Even if he's not retired from the national team, he was forcibly retired by my appointment. Oh, Knock Breda are looking for a new head coach. No, just kidding. They finished third in the second division and fired their coach immediately. Respect that. That's the ambition they need. Santiago Castro, is he being released, I guess? Judged surplus to requirements, but he's also a foreign player who I don't think is an immediate starter for me. Our World Cup draw. Oh, what the hell, dude? What? What is Mexico? What is this draw? What? The hell are we in the same group with Mexico for World Cup qualifying? The next group is Jamaica, Trinidad, El Salvador, Canada, and A is Curacao, Guatemala, Panama, and Suriname. Shut up. Seriously. Just swap like Curacao and Mexico and it would be perfect. But you had to just, oh my God, this freaking draw. Yeah, what do I think of the draw? I think it's bull. I think it sucks. I'm excited. There's no easy matches. It's CONCACAF. How are there no easy matches? How do I have Haiti and Honduras as my easier matches? Those are two teams that are like full of actual professionals, particularly Haiti. God, CONCACAF. Group A, the group of life. Panama, the only decent team there. Curacao better freaking make it, dude. Or else it's Guatemala or Suriname going. I mean, seriously. Handed your side a highlight? Yeah, we get to play freaking Mexico twice. Awesome. Can't wait. You know, a good tune-up for the World Cup. Good opportunity to play with tactics, play with substitutions and rotations. Yeah. I mean, we get our derby twice. Whatever. Freaking Mexico in our World Cup qualifying group. That's true. Suriname was at the last World Cup with Delano Bergsog. They made the knockouts, didn't they? So that's probably why they messed up all the rankings to make them think Suriname's like a pot 2 team or something, because Suriname made the World Cup knockouts. Okay. But U.S. and Mexico should both be in pot 1. I have no idea how that draw happens. Yeah, I could check for some new jobs. We just got a transfer offer, though, so I'm going to go get distracted by that. Bournemouth have offered for Luis Torres $12.5 million with another $4 million due, $4 million for international appearances and potential future fee. They're thinking that's a hot offer. I'm not. Liverpool's in for Enrique Flores. Yeah, screw you, man. Yeah, obviously, he's good. Okay, Job Center. Oh, Monaco offered us an interview. We turned it down. We didn't like it. Everton's been hiring for a very long time, so has Sunderland. All the teams that got relegated from the top flight trying to find a new manager to take them over in the second division. Millwall, of course, who just got relegated from the championship. Yikes. Wolfsburg's also been looking forever. We have applied to the Arsenal job. That is the job we're interested in right now. That is the job we are locked in on. Obviously. That Shelly offers tasty. Yeah, we heard that dad joke not too long ago. But if you have not heard that one, give it a grade from A to F. It's a good one. Thank you for the 500 bits, Flow Feast. I appreciate it. And let the ratings be kind. So we've got an offer in for Andreas Schelderup. $29 million up front, $12 million in installments, $4.2 million extra. I think Villa got Champions League too, so there's really nothing we can... Oh, no, they're not in Europe. Oh, they got Europe with the freaking coefficient nonsense, dude. All right, Shelley is under contract, though, through 2033, so he can kick and scream all he wants, but I'm going to say no. Because that's low. That's low on his value. That's low on his value. So say the finances weren't right on the deal. So you understand that, you know, I need not 57, but let's go up a little bit, like 55. Yeah, if I get a $55 million offer, Shelly, you're gone, man. That works. I'm very okay with that. They have the money too. They have $55 million. If they want Andreas Schelder up that bad, I can secure the financial future of this club completely by selling Schelder up. Where is he? Very interested in speaking to other clubs. Let's see if we can get that 55 just up front from somebody. And we will actually literally be securing the financial future of the club. As maybe we leave to Arsenal. If we don't, then we're going to need to invest that money in another kind of playmaker. Yeah, we resurrected his career here, yeah. I don't blame him for wanting to move, though. I mean, Premier League, Villa's going to have a much bigger reputation. Also playing in Europe. So Ivan Alves, now he's 83 million, dude. Rodier's the backup, and that dude wants a ton of playing time anyways. And we like Maxime Rodier. That guy plays well. He plays a good game. Said Shelley and Schumacher for 100 million and then buy beasts. It is an interesting proposition, but I don't know if we'd be able to turn around and sell Shelley to... We didn't even get a freaking interview, dude. They said they loved the way I played a possession style, but they didn't like how I didn't emphasize set pieces. Okay, Buster. Yeah, I didn't even make the short list. So when they hire somebody, maybe another job opens up for us, but I didn't make the short list. Embarrassing. Here I was. I'm sitting here going, oh yeah, dude, I think that I'm going to I'll get an interview. Maybe we could get the job. Boom. Bounced. No interview. Absolutely not. And all of a sudden, another year at St. Etienne's looking very likely, unless whoever they hire for that job opens up another massive job. And then we just keep following the dominoes until we get to a job we can actually get. Joel Braun. Screw you, man. How are you real? Why couldn't I get the freaking Bayern job? This dude is a freaking amazing. I mean, look at that freaking 16-year-old. Come on. Right back, 15 marking, 15 tackling, 14 crossing. He's a little unathletic, but he's 16 with the potential of a Greek god. He'll get there. Is that a free-to-play game? Unfortunately, no. It's a very good game, though. And I'm not, this isn't me, like, playing it sponsored. This is a game I've got addicted to and have made my entire YouTube career off of, so. But it's not free, sorry to say. For the reputation of Arsenal, well, actually, it's probably good it's not free, because there's, like, nothing in the game they'll charge you for. They charge you, like, $7 for the in-game editor if you want to mess around with the database stuff, but nothing crazy going on. And if it was free, they'd have to charge you for stuff in the game. Sforos Hits, thank you for the prime, dude. Thanks for supporting the stream. Enjoy your ad-free experience courtesy of Jeffy B. It'd end up being free if you keep an eye on Epic Games. True, it does go free sometimes on Epic Games. That is true. Good thinking. Do. They want to get my... This guy's not bad. I don't know why my scout's like, yeah, this dude sucks. Like, he's not that bad. Fahad Al-Zarani. Hamid Namadi from PyCon. I can't believe I didn't even get it, dude. I can't believe I didn't even get a freaking interview. That's so embarrassing. I can't believe I didn't get an interview. We're over here like, it'd be a big step up. Talking about it like it is absolutely within the realm of possibility. And Arsenal's like, that's cute. That's really cute. You're going to be something someday. Well, I guess we're not able to get a big club offer yet, huh? Sheesh. Like one of the massive clubs, one of the big clubs. I don't think they want us yet. I don't like that guy. I don't know why they like this guy. I'm going to keep him on a short list just to take a look, but I don't like that guy. Carl Rushworth. Oh yeah, you don't like big matches. You keep getting recommended to me. I keep swatting them away. Oh, dude. Hey, you look good. Love the jumping reach. As long as his athleticism's decent. Xavier Mbiamba might be somebody we want to grab. Availability of my client for $16 million. Have they ever considered not asking for all of the money in the world? No? Oh, what a shame. Okay, well, we didn't get the Arsenal job. We need to keep our eyes peeled about, when that job gets taken. So that we can maybe hop onto another job. You've also got Lens. They definitely had a Tycoon takeover. Yeah, they had a Tycoon takeover in 2028. And they won the conference. They won the conference league this year. They've won it twice. They have Dest? No way. They have Serginho Dest. Solbakken, dude, their team is good. Their team is good. Their team is really good. Same league, though? Same league? Well, they have Danso, the big Austrian. Center backs aren't great. Guess everybody's running into that. Robert Renan, apparently he is, though. Goalkeepers, Bryce Samba. Go. Our rep will go up a half star. They're a 4-star team. Our rep will go up to 3.5 based off our performance last season. I believe that completely. So the rep jump when we win the Champions League is going to be great. So Sedana, yo, what's up, dude? Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you for making 5 people's days, man. I'm looking at their team and I'm like, we're very good. The amount of money that they're dealing with is just different. They have so much firepower. All the value of their players and stuff, like they have so much firepower. What happened to their last coach? He was fired after 3 years, 191 days. Jeez. Won 2 Europa Conference Leagues. Yeah, but they have a sugar daddy, chat. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do it. I was kind of disrespecting our team in my own mind. We do have a lot of talent on our team. Oh. Angelo Palumbo. Where'd he go from? Udinese, who finished, well, I mean, they finished 6th in Serie A, but they're not. It's not as good of a job, definitely not, as the one that we've got now. He did a great job there. That's how he got the Monaco job. Respect, but... Maybe I want to hear how much their transfer budget is. Reputation does affect the value of players. When our rep goes up, the value of our players will go up. They'll be considered more valuable by the game because we're a bigger club. But this Law's job is... It's attractive. I want to hear him out. It doesn't mean we're going to take it, but I do want to hear him out. I want to hear what Laws has to offer in terms of their wage budget, what they'd be giving us to work with. I want to hear them out. If they come in and tell me they have like 150 million in the transfer budget, then we can just bring the players we want to. We can just bring the players we want from Saint Etienne and go over. It would feel dirty. It would feel mean. It would feel mean, but I mean, the job is there. Here's the reason we do that. I think a small reputation boost. You're lying. There's no way finishing 3rd, we're still a 3-star rep team, dude. Belgium's under 21s, Italy's under 21s. I think they were at the U20 World Cup. I know Denmark was not, so this is a good opportunity to check out some Danes. I know Denmark was not. All right, well, we're going to investigate Laws. It doesn't mean we're taking it. I just want to take a peek. Because if their transfer budget is real high, and obviously the fact that it looks like we're going to stay as like a 3-star reputation team, which is insane, by the way. Makes no sense. Already scouted those guys. Okay, Norway. At the under 21 Euros. The Nederlanden. Yeah, my scouts are a little busy right now. Thanks for the call. Oh, Nico Arnau's on the team. That's why we're even getting updates about the damn thing in the first place, is Nico Arnaud is already on the team. Well, I'm just glad Arnaud's carrying the banner for Saint Etienne. I have 14 scouts, so we don't have a small scouting department. We have a large, competent scouting department that's going to investigate things. Going to do its best to investigate things. I get crew in a video. I do. I like that guy. We've talked about it briefly. I sent him a DM. Was like, dude, love your videos. You should do something. I don't think we talked about it after that. Okay. I'm nervous to see all those promises unfulfilled, but it's fine. Let's get to the season turnover. I want to see what we've got. What? What's this meeting for? Are you even looking for a suitable affiliate club? Is there a particular setup you'd like? Oh, yeah, shoot. Yeah, thank you. Sure. Help develop youngsters. Well, I mean, there are some interesting clubs in Norway, particularly the freezing cold ones that have always drawn my attention. The border S tier, but that reputation better get up to 3.5 now that the season turns over. It better. We better have 3.5-star reputation, or I'm going to be upset. Got our TV rights. So is it reset? Yes. I'm going to hit continue one more time. We're going to get to the 21st and freaking make sure that we're 3.5 stars. If we're 3.5 stars, I'm very likely to stay with Saint Etienne. If we're 3, then Lens is more appealing because it's just a much bigger club in the eyes of everybody. It's just a bunch of youth player salary raises that were agreed before I got here, I'd like pointed out. All right, all these Germans, I don't... Oh, another decent Iranian player. Oh, Vahid Mohammadi. Well, you've got a freaking... You have miles to go before you're even a competent player, but I respect it. I'm really sad if Egypt gives me nobody. Or Indonesia. Come on. There's one guy somewhere. 2 months? Oh, he's going to miss the Gold Cup. Just give him a call. Jesus Ferreira's going to miss our Gold Cup run. That sucks for him. Okay, we're on the 21st. Let's go look at our rep. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Our highest finish in Ligue 1 since, who even knows, dude? Because our league history only goes back to 2008, and they haven't finished third since way before then. So we put on an inspiring season to finish in third in the league and got our reputation up to 3.5 stars. So that should open up. Since they won it in 1981, we have not been in the top 3. That's pretty incredible. So we pulled out something really incredible for the club, for the city. Berna Shea, they're paying $27.5 million. Okay, Pumpkin. I don't like Clint Mulla. Angers is buying him to go down to the 2nd division. I don't need that. So how'd that change our values? Didn't really. Although maybe us being a bigger deal will give us the chance to sell Shelter up for $55 million. Sell Shelter up for $55 million. Nice, dude. Oh, Champions League. Just kicked off. Manchester City and Copenhagen. Definitely picking Copenhagen in that one, and Leipzig and Real Madrid. Obviously picking Leipzig as well. No, Real Madrid and Manchester City, huge favorites. But apparently Leipzig just scored, so it's under review. I'm getting under review. I'm getting it under review right now, and it's offside. So no good for Leipzig, and now Real Madrid wins 3-0. Man, if Copenhagen keeps this within 2 goals, where are they playing? In Copenhagen? Okay, then maybe, like, if Copenhagen can keep that within a goal and keep the dream alive, that would be amazing. I think they could keep it within 1 goal, but Manchester City has to win that game. And that means they're playing in Germany as well, Leipzig against Real Madrid. But I said this was a Champions League waiting room. I've got a lot of stuff we got to do after the stream today. So unfortunately, as the Champions League matches kick off, that means I am bidding adieu. You guys can head over and watch those. We are going to raid somebody, so at least leave this open on another tab or something so we can go raid somebody. I thought we were going to be leaving with the Bayern job today, chat. I thought we were going to be leaving with a Bayern job. I thought we were going to be leaving with a Bayern job, but we didn't get it after the interview. We didn't get the Arsenal job, and, you know, it looks like Saint Etienne in the Champions League might be the best thing we can get for us. Apparently, Leipzig's getting robbed already, so let me find the raid quickly. Thank you guys for all the subs, all the different batches of gifted subs. Sprouse Hits, thank you for the Prime. Sosadata, thank you again for 5 more after 15 gifted subs last week, but all those subs make a huge difference. Love you guys. Fist bump. They do. They make all the difference. And let's find a raid. Speaking of making a difference, go make somebody's day. Whose day shall be made? Oh, this dude's got a giant Wales flag in the background like I used to have. So this could be a load of fun right here. Giant Wales flag in the background. Could just spam the word Wales over and over again. All right, we're in the market for a job. Whoever takes the Arsenal job, we might swoop in and take their job, but we now really have to start mapping out the season like we're going to be at Saint Etienne, unless laws tell us they have like $100 million transfer budget, in which case we've got to reassess some things. Let's get a copy pasta going. Get in on the raid. I'll see you guys on Thursday, and enjoy the Champions League matches. Have a good one, everybody. Bye. I'm going Blue Whale, by the way. All right. Word of the day is
Maladroit.
maladroit. M-A-L-A-D-R-O-I-T. Maladroit. Maladroit is an adjective that means incompetent or very awkward. It is usually used in formal speech and writing and often describes people who lack skills in handling situations. The governor has been criticized for his maladroit handling of the budget crisis. All righty. Sucks for the governor.